It's the Opie and Anthony program. We like to call it the O&A virus. We like to call it spreading the virus across America.
I'm musical.
We love being on XM satellite radio.
Yeah.
What's up, Bob Kelly?
Bob Kelly in studio.
For
Hi,
Jim
boys.
Norton.
Yes, for Jim Norton. Same body shape, just different face.
So I saw your knee is not quite as good as it was last time you were in.
I was actually a month into physical therapy, walking around.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect, almost done.
Yeah.
Stage in Vegas at the Hard Rock Saturday night. Took my brace off because it doesn't fit with designer jeans. Friggin' faggot I am.
And then is it the brace obviously has to go on the outside of the jeans, right?
No, I can wear the brace on the inside,
you
but
can?
I have to wear baggy. I have baggy jeans that I can wear, but these jeans are 7s. I don't know if you're familiar. These friggin' things are like tight, but they make me look a little thinner.
On, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
7 jeans
come
are
on.
all the rage, dude, but mostly for girls.
No.
Guys are buying the 7s, too?
Well, guys, I actually went into Macy's. It was actually
Like, dude, these jeans are ridiculous. They're like $200 a pair.
Yeah.
Girls are like doing whatever they can just to get a pair. They'll blow you on the street just to get enough money so they can get their 7 jeans.
Yeah, that's actually true.
It's the thing to have if you're a chick. I didn't know there was a guy thing going on with the 7 jeans.
I went to Macy's
Are
with
you-
Norton and my girl. Norton gets on these kicks where it's like, I need jeans.
And
Fine,
Norton,
where do I
for
get
some reason,
jeans?
can't go shopping for anything alone.
No, he
He
can't.
needs people with him to advise him.
I know, but the funny thing is that you'll help Norton out. You'll teach him, like, dude, these are what you get. This is why, and blah, blah, blah. And then 2 weeks later, he'll actually teach it back to you. Like, dude, what you want to do is go, you want to get these. And I'll be like, yeah, really, Jim? Why is that? Who told you that? Oh, I don't know, but, I did, you friggin' ape.
You know what? Jim does that a lot.
He does.
You bring up a good point.
He is
He's
really.
done that to me, too. I'm like, you don't know anything about rollerblading. I told you that.
Now, what are you going to do? You got to get the rollerblades with
Yeah,
the 5 wheels instead of the 6.
When is he gonna tell me that gravity is caused by mass and not spinning a planet?
He will.
That whole discussion.
That nightmare that we had to live through. Jesus, I was, well, whatever. Go ahead, Bob.
The 7 jeans.
The 7 gay jeans that you're wearing.
Oh, they're so gay.
So what, you said they make your butt smaller or something?
No, nothing could do that.
Or makes you thinner?
They make you, because you wear baggy jeans. You're like I'm a little chunky guy, but these jeans kind of fit, but they stretch. They're like Chuck Norris jeans. You know what I mean? Where you can remember those jeans? You could throw a high kick.
Right. Still tight, but you can throw that high kick. Sure.
But so I put them on, and I wrapped my knee in an ace bandage because I was walking great. And then I'm on stage, I'm doing my thing, everything. This gig is fucking hell. I mean, you really got to punch him over the face the whole time you're up there.
Hard Rock Vegas.
Dude, it's 1,500 people, but half of the people, all the people up front and back they have a stripper table from Spearmint Rhino. These are all famous people. Bon Jovi was there. You know what I mean? It's all these people that, they're looking at me like, who the fuck is this guy? VH1? Okay, nice talking to you. And I literally had 2 seconds left. I mean, probably around 5 words to say in the bit. And I did this thing, and I came back all my weight on this leg, and it just went snap backwards. And I
backwards.
Dude, I hit the ground like just a fat sack of potatoes.
Oh, dear Lord.
And I'm on the ground just finishing the bit.
Sorry. Should have been quicker.
Sound like that at all? Didn't sound like that?
Thank God I'm
sack of potatoes.
What a way to end your set, though. Jesus.
But thank God I'm not like a joke writer. I'm a physical comic because people didn't know. If I was just standing there the whole time, and then all of a sudden the last bit I'm just on the ground just Thank God I'm a loud jackass anyways, because they had no fucking clue. I'm just on the ground.
Oh, did you finish the joke?
I finished the joke. I go, thank you, good night, and then everybody comes out. They have midgets, strippers, a 7-foot gay Russian sword swallower.
Right.
They all come out and they're grabbing me, trying to pull me back, and I'm like, my leg, dude, my leg. And I'm just like fighting. I'm fighting midgets and Russian sword gay swallowers.
Did you ask the midget if you could hold his little, disgusting midget hand?
Hold my hand.
5 cocktail francs and a bun.
Dude, did you ever get surgery on this knee?
I was going a month of physical therapy. I'm fine. It's fucking Saturday afternoon. This Thursday, going to the doctor, set the appointment because I had to get my knee better. To set the appointment.
Now it's all fucked.
Now it's fucked again. I'm on Vicodin. The way home, I'm just staring at the dude's TV next to me the whole time. He's creeped out. I'm just.
I love the Vicodin.
Vicodin is just.
I love it. I sometimes wish for pain so I could take it because I know if I start taking it without any pain, there's where the problem starts. That is every guy that's ever had to go to rehab for Vicodin. It always starts with an actual reason to take it, actual pain. Then the pain goes away, and you have some left. That's how it works. And then if you start taking it when you don't have any pain just because it's there, you will then have to get more because it will be gone, and there starts the big problem.
You still have some of that Vicodin from your...
I have Vicodin.
Your dentist visit.
It's right there at home. I still have the Vicodin. And I have the wonderful memory of what it was like to take.
It's hilarious because when I got my eyes done, I did the laser eye surgery. They give you some Valium, you know?
Valium.
And you only need like two or three tops to get through the procedure. It's really not that big of a deal.
But they give you like 20.
They give you 20, so then I was just like you. I'm like, wow, this Valium is pretty damn cool. But you don't want to just take it, so you kind of, hey, you know, I don't think I'm going to get a good night's sleep tonight. I probably should take a Valium.
Probably take one just to sleep.
Right.
Now I have a reason.
Right. Now I have a reason.
I stubbed my toe.
Ow. But it's so funny because you have this little bottle of goodness just in the medicine cabinet. It's legal. You didn't have to meet some dude in an alley.
Right.
You know, it was given to you.
Suck a cock.
Right. And then you take it for the reason you initially had it, and then you just kind of have it there, just waiting for some dumb excuse why you feel good about yourself that you're going to be taking the Valium, even though you really officially don't need it.
Yep.
And it was definitely a sad day when I took my last one.
Oh,
because
you were taking it when you didn't need it.
Of course, but it was over. I probably had I can't remember anymore. Maybe a dozen left, maybe. And it took me probably a little over a year to, get through it.
A year, wow.
Wow. Because it was like, I need a good night's sleep. But Anthony and I had this thing to do, whatever, the next day. I can't be tired. So, you make these dumb little excuses.
Yeah.
And then you're doing the same thing with your Vicodin.
It just sits there. It's a bottle of goodness, a bottle of happiness. And it's just sitting there with the big pills in it, those big Vicodin pills. And I can't bring myself to take it for recreational purposes. I love drinking, I love doing drinking and catching a buzz. I do not like hangovers. They're terrible. And to be able to get fucked up, as fucked up as you would have to be drinking to get that like that you can with the drugs, you would be so hungover the next day you would not be function. You could not function.
But what happens? You take one. I took 5, but then I needed 750. But then one of your listeners, I was like, he was like, dude, take one 750 and then take a half of a 750 and grind it up and put it under your tongue.
Come on.
So I swear to God. So I'm in so much pain yesterday flying home. I didn't want to deal with it, and it's on JetBlue. It's not like I'm going to be in first class.
Yeah.
Like Jimmy Norton Entel. But I took one. I crumbled it up and put it under my tongue.
Why did you do that? Did it do anything for you?
The listeners told me to do something, and I did something.
Stupid listeners.
It actually, dude, let me tell you something. It goes right to your blood. Dude,
Really?
2 seconds. And I'm just staring at the lady behind the counter like, wow, what a pretty blue. JetBlue is such a good name, man.
Yeah, look at the logo behind her, and you're just staring at the color.
And on JetBlue, they have these paintings. They hired somebody to make paintings, these really nice paintings with an airplane and a little JetBlue thing in it.
Yeah.
So you're walking down the thing, and it was almost like I was tripping. Because like a little kid throwing a hat up in the air in a park with an airplane in the background.
And you're really getting into it.
I'm just like, wow, man, this is great art.
Great art, airport art. That's fantastic. I would expect to have to be in a Holiday Inn to see art of this caliber. But to see it here at the airport.
That's funny, man.
Just talking about little drugs.
Bill Burr.
Vicodin.
Bill Burr has
like that.
entered the discussion here today.
I was taking some for a dental problem I had, and I took them, but I didn't take them all. The dentist always gives you a little more than you really need. And they sit there at home just talking to you, the bottle. But I don't want to be the guy that just starts taking it for no reason. You need a reason. If you start taking it for no reason, you're going to run out and need more for no reason, you know? I'm looking for anything. Like I wake up and go, yeah, I got the sniffles or something. Is Vicodin good for a cold? I know you're supposed to take like that
to numb up my nose.
The eucalyptus stuff. What are you supposed to take?
You go to
Echinacea?
You go to AOL and look up Vicodin and what it's good for.
It's not good for a cold. Damn it! All right. I have to clip my nails, and I'm very sensitive.
It says it's
anything.
It says it's good when you get poison ivy.
Yeah.
Really? I got into a fight with my girlfriend. That bitch.
I'm emotionally hurt today.
I'm hurt. My self-esteem is hurt.
He hurt me very much with his words. So you can't be the guy that just starts popping them for pleasure because they're in your house, you know?
Is he still talking about his knee?
Of course.
Always. That's becoming like a career move for him.
I know. I'm actually going to have to
I was at a funny bone and I tweaked it. I think I got my ankle, too.
I'm going to have to... At least I have something for my career. Nothing.
I hung up on him last night. He was
oh, my God. But I was on Vicodin. I was trying to tell him.
Yet another orgasm story. I can't take it. Every time I call...
Dude, then the bus pulled up in Harrisburg, Virginia, dude. And you wouldn't believe the wacky stuff that happened out there. Dude, there was a mascot, and they totally set it up like punk, dude. Click.
Oh, no. You know you told that story for another fucking 20 minutes before you even realized it.
But Billy sucks you in. He sucks me in because he asked me a question, so I'm like, yeah, and I start answering it. And then all of a sudden I take it upon myself to just keep talking about other things like I think he's interested. I really forget that I don't have normal friends because a normal friend would actually just sit there and do like his girlfriend would be there and just like take the phone away from his ears and just you know he's still
talking.
yapping.
Yeah.
But all my friends would go click and I'm still yapping. So anyways, dude, I swear to God, I actually wanted to type the rest of the story out and email it to you. I'm sitting there.
Dude, he's told me so many of those fucking stories. I feel like I was on the tour.
And then day 3.
Yeah, it was a big break for Bob Kelly.
It was a big break. No pun intended. Billy actually does the best Bob Kelly. He used to go, what was it, Bob Kelly in a cave?
What do you set me up to bomb for? These inside jokes. Why don't you imitate me imitating you?
Dude.
See that? See how awful I would have sounded?
I like when
it's better when Jim's on because he kind of works with you. Billy just smashes you right in the face.
Why you set me up to bomb, dude?
Last night.
I hung up on his face.
In the middle of one of those awful stories, and I begin my day.
You could have.
I begin my day hearing more Torgasm stories. I'm sick of them. The DVD's coming out. Give us something to watch.
Television show, Billy.
Really?
Yes.
I got to tell you something though, Bill.
Yeah.
Because of his, the breaking of the knee, we have Bob Kelly remixes out the ass.
I heard the Immigrant song. That was hilarious.
You heard that one?
These.
I got that on my iPod. I think accidentally.
Wait, Bob, you haven't heard any of these, right?
I've heard a couple of them. I've heard the Zeppelin one was funny.
That's a good one.
The Goodfellas one was funny. You know what? I was surprised.
Hold my hand. Hold my hand, man.
Nobody did Pope of Greenwich Village, like a dueling.
Oh, that
my thumb, Charlie. I broke my knee. No, my thumb.
They took my thumb, Charlie. I broke my knee. Hold my hand, man. Hold my hand.
I just like how he says, I broke my knee, man, in the exact same way like 18 times in a row to the point I thought
I broke my knee, man. I broke my knee, man. I broke my knee, man.
And right when you're like, is this on a loop, he goes, I broke my knee, dude.
Well, did you hear the song?
He switches it up.
Switch it up a little bit. That's one of my favorite songs. I broke my knee, man. I broke my knee, dude. Song.
No,
people just take your pain and your tragedy and turn it into
dude,
songs.
I gotta admit, like when I heard that play start on the audio, I was like, "Fuck," you know.
Yeah,
it's like
you sit there going, "Here it comes."
Yeah, funniest home videos. You're holding your nuts.
Yeah,
it's the same thing.
Coming.
Like,
there's the father standing in front of his son with the pitch in the baseball.
in the background, and the people are like discussing the play, like, "Dude, you should have broke right." They're just
right. And they're arguing. He was down, man. He was down, and they have no idea that you're fucked up.
I'm just off in the distance going.
But I knew they're discussing the play. Yeah.
But that's why I started screaming because nobody nobody came over to me, and I was so nervous that nobody would take me serious. So in my brain, I just kept going, I broke my knee, dude. And what about the one asshole who went?
God, that's the famous guy.
That's the famous sound.
I just got that feeling like, oh my God, we have him in studio.
He really sounded like he was just like abandoned on the horizon. He sounded so far away.
It's like a pterodactyl coming in.
Well, here's the Bob Kelly Immigrant Song remix, because Bob hasn't heard this yet.
Yeah, I like this one.
We want to play some of the better remixes for you, because you haven't heard any of these yet.
I love this one.
I broke my knee, man. Fuck. I broke my knee, man. I broke my fucking knee, dude. I broke it, dude. I felt a crack. I broke my leg. I broke it. Hold my hand, man. I gotta squeeze something.
Hold my hand, man. That hold my hand, man, is one of the greatest lines. You could have said that like the manliest man could say that, and it would sound faggy. The way you said it, it's even worse. Hold my hand, man.
But as soon as I said it, I knew. That's why. And then I went, I need something to squeeze. But that was even gayer if you think about it.
Yeah.
And then.
You're one.
My hand, man. It's getting dark. I think this is it.
There's midgets crying all over. I don't know what to do. There's midgets everywhere. What's going on? It's getting dark, man. There's a light and there's midgets crying.
We'll do it for Johnny, man.
Do it for Johnny.
Do it for Johnny.
You're one of those guys on the battlefield that would just be just like the movies. Hold it up, suck it up, man. Stay with us, stay with us. The blood and guts all over him.
He needed that Barnes guy.
Yeah.
Right in his face. Take the pain.
Take the pain. Take the pain.
You
see this piece of shit?
I got a bad feeling about this one, man.
Come on, LP. What do you say, Bob?
All right, here's a taste of the song that we were discussing.
Down, you way down.
Like a murder.
They still have no idea what's going on.
Talking about the play.
Yeah, just talking about the play.
Sounds like a murder is taking place.
I broke my knee, man. I broke my knee, man. I broke my knee, man. I broke my knee, dude. I broke my knee, man. I broke my knee, man. I broke my knee, man. I broke my knee, dude. Hold my hand, man. I gotta squeeze something.
On the side.
I broke my knee, man. It bent backwards.
Hyperextend.
I broke my knee, man.
Oh my God.
It bent backwards. I broke my fucking knee, dude. I heard it break, dude. Fuck. I broke my knee, man. I broke my knee, man. I broke my knee, man. I broke my knee, dude. I broke my knee, man. I broke my knee, man. I broke my knee, man. I broke my knee, dude. Hold my hand, dude. I gotta squeeze something.
We have some like Advil.
Motherfucker.
Advil's great. Someone suggests Advil.
They have that in the commercial.
Oh my
The guy
God.
pulls out his knee.
Yeah.
Most people use Tylenol.
Yeah, Tylenol.
But not for a blown out knee.
When T.O. ripped his ACL. Yeah.
Advil.
My favorite thing, anybody talk about Dane's complete lack of concern? The way he came up, there was no concern in his voice.
Dude, yeah.
The ambulance is coming in a couple seconds.
Oh,
In his head, he's like, this is great footage.
Yep.
Oh,
Exactly.
And the camera lady actually apologized to me later. There's a girl.
For taping it?
Well, she couldn't. They wouldn't let her shut the camera off. She wanted.
course
She
not.
was like,
Those
should
are
I
the
help?
moments you hope for.
I came out of the emergency room. She's right there with the camera.
Yeah.
And she's like, sorry. And then I'm just like all messed up on Vicodin. My knees all wrapped up. I'm in a wheelchair, and they videotaped. Oh, the sound
they make
guy
you do it
smashed my leg too. I was lying there. I'm on the bus, and the guy he's saying goodnight to everybody. And he walks over to say goodnight to Dane, and he just whacks my leg and just pushes it all the way to the left. And wow!
Dude! They needed another take of it.
That's what I was
Come on, Bob, do another take. We want to get
the audio wasn't quite right.
Yeah. We want to get your point of view.
I just punch him in the kneecap. Here's another remix that you haven't heard yet there, Bob.
Motherfucker. You mother. It's been backwards. Fuck.
Dude, hundreds of these came in, Bob. Hundreds.
Love the sheep one.
We played about 20 on the show, but at least 100 came in.
Whispering.
Huh?
I like it when he starts whispering towards the end, like some mob movie.
Yeah.
It's so fucking nice, dude. Dude, I broke my knee, dude. Dude, it's busted. I can't believe it's busted. I can't believe it. It went backwards. Dude, it went sideways and backwards. I can't believe it went backwards. Dude, I'll take that Advil. I was just walking on it.
Who's that random Arab who's just trying to, relate?
No, that's the Dominican that did it.
Oh.
He's you know what sucks, too, is he never owned responsibility.
No.
No, he couldn't, but it wasn't me, man. I play football, you know.
You're playing the game. It's kind of hard to fess up if you're just playing football.
Really? Yeah. When you come up and, it's touch football and you wrap your legs around me and punch me in the face.
It's one of the risks
and then all your friggin' 6'4" Dominican body comes down on my knee? Really?
There really was no reason for any of you to be playing football.
Exactly.
Well, I quit. I didn't want to play. I was done. I realized
made you
that.
Play.
No, he
they
didn't.
had activities for him during the day.
Activities.
Stupid. Today we're having a picnic. And you will try to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches as fast as you can.
I'm choking, dude. I'm choking.
It's fucking pathetic.
Tonight we're going bowling.
He had activity. I opened for Charlie Murphy, but I'm going to tell you something. During the day was mine. He didn't tell me, okay, we're going to bring you down to the hood.
Right.
Get stabbed.
We're going to race scooters today.
Look at
Jesus.
Bill, we're gonna fuck some white women today. And then we're gonna eat chicken.
We're bowling tonight.
My thumb! It's been backwards when I threw the ball, dude. I broke my thumb, dude.
You see the 7 turns?
Dude! Don't keep bowling my thumb! Dude, give me a pin to squeeze, dude. I just need to squeeze a pin.
Activities.
That's
great. Get all on the bus. Get your permission slip signed.
Wait a minute.
It was like meatballs.
Like camp.
They had us horseback riding one day. That was fantastic. That was one of our activities.
Did they really?
Dude, this is what happened. They didn't tell us this. And Gary Gellman, this is why he almost walked off he snapped the second day in, and I've never seen somebody, I thought he was going to stab somebody. He's on I don't know what the fuck he's taking.
Stabbed.
He was going, what the fuck? I did this for a year on that stupid show. I didn't want to fucking do this again. I'm going to freaking go horseback riding. Why? And I'm just staring at him like, oh my, last comic standing fucking killed this kid. And he's just snapping.
Yeah, he lived in a house with 10 other comics.
Oh, my God.
Horseback riding, though.
You guys went horseback riding?
Dude,
as well?
and Gary almost got killed. They put him on a Clydesdale. This old Clyde. It was the only horse big enough for him because he's 6'4". This horse was just like 8 feet tall. It looked like from Lord of the Rings. It's just hairy feet. And Gary was so nervous, and the horse could sense that. So we're on the horses. All of a sudden, you're supposed to go whoa. And pull back and
whoa.
All of a sudden you hear you're supposed to go whoa and pull back real hard. All of a sudden you hear whoa, 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 and Gary just flies. He just flies by going whoa, and then all of a sudden at the end you hear please whoa, please whoa,
please whoa.
And this thing was in full gallop, and it's like huge with him on it. It just looked disturbing. It just flies by, and then when one horse goes, the rest of them think they're going home. So everybody's horse just started flying. So we're all just flying down this dirt road. Matt Frost, he's the one of the tour managers. He's big too. He starts bouncing off. He's like hanging off sideways. So he falls off the horse. Gary's almost crying. The lady, she was like a 4'2" lesbian cowboy dyke. It looked like, like out of a Western, just kicks the back of a horse and just, wow, flies up, grabs the reins of Gary's horse, grabs Matt's horse on her horse. It was crazy.
I used to do that.
I would have hung up on him.
Yeah, right.
You don't think a lot of listeners? You don't think a lot of listeners just?
There's just too many people in the story, Bob.
You don't think a lot of listeners
like 8
just?
people,
All right, go ahead,
horses.
Billy. You just keep talking.
It's like an epic. It's like Ben-Hur.
I really.
There's a production
Yul
of Ben
Brenner
Hur.
comes out of nowhere.
6 guns.
But you gotta admit, you ended your story with "it was crazy." I mean, that is the line when it bombs. It's
You're
bombing.
right. I did bomb.
The tour was in April. It's June. It's over. Coming around again, man.
I really have a problem with telling one story and going into another. I really do. I think I have a torgasm disease. I really do have a problem. What was the story? What was I
Will we
originally
see this
talking about?
horseback riding on the DVD?
Yeah, you know what? The Dominican guy.
Yeah.
He was filming it and he didn't get anything.
You know, because of your knee break, this DVD's going to sell like crazy. Though.
Yeah, everyone's going to want to see
Hey,
that.
we're going to play another remix for you here. One of the better ones that came in, the Henry Hill, Bob Kelly remix.
I like this one.
This might have been the best one that came in.
Look, he started to touch me. He started to grab me. I told him to stop. He didn't stop. I hit him back. And then he got really angry.
He almost sounds like Bob.
He pushed me out of the car.
What do you want, fucko? You want something? Huh?
What are you doing?
I broke my knee, man. Fuck. I swear my fucking mother, if you touch her again, you're dead. Oh, hold my hand, man. I gotta squeeze some.
Wow, how good is that?
That's got to be the best one.
You know what?
Oh, absolutely.
No, it's weird. I had no idea. That was by Harry T, and Harry T is now one of our interns.
Oh, well.
Look at that.
He's one of the
That's
new
a good
guys
one.
today?
Yeah.
Maybe he ought to get a little recognition.
He's got
That was a great one.
a little,
I like at the end. I
little
go,
skill there.
hold my hand and he hit me
Bring
again.
him in. Look at him. We gave him little name tags.
Did you pat this guy down before you hired him? The Taliban.
That's what we said. That's the guy we were talking about
Everybody
earlier.
says that to him.
I have
Harry.
to shape now. It's just
Harry Taliban.
It was a temporary thing, but now it's gotta go.
Guys, we have a whole crew of new interns wandering around them, so. And they all
Yeah,
have
the
name
beard
tags
thing
on.
really makes you look a little terroristic.
Really
It's not
does
the
look
look
like
I
a-
was going for. So
No.
He came in with
gotta
like
go.
3 other people like surrounding him, just making
Yeah.
sure nothing's gonna happen.
I could tell you were probably going for a Stallone Cobra look, and you got more of a Muhammad Atta.
A what was that?
Serpico.
Nighthawks.
Yeah.
That was
Nighthawks.
it. Nighthawks.
Nighthawks. With
Stallone
Billy D.
Nighthawks
With
look.
Billy D.
Very good. Wow, yeah. That was the one. But it comes off a little bit, jihad.
It's gonna go then.
You should check his computer. He has a flight simulator on his computer.
Yeah.
He's practicing.
All kinds of schematics of the subway. Yeah, there you go. Harry T. Well, that was a very good job. The Goodfellas remix.
You sent another one in too, Harry?
I sent the immigrant song one. The
Oh,
Zeppelin.
okay.
Wow. 2 gold ones. Well, look who we
welcome
have
to
on
the
board.
program there, Harry.
Brand new to the show.
I want Harry getting my coffee from now on.
So you've been listening to the show for a while?
Yeah,
I
a
guess?
long time ago.
For a long time, and you figured you would apply for an internship?
Yeah. And I used to back at NEW. I used to work for the night show.
Ron and Fez.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you have a little experience.
Yeah. I started the week you guys left.
Left, yeah. So we didn't know you then.
Unfortunately, no.
See, it was a lot of fun when we were there. Foosball tables, booze, broads.
It was a ghost town.
Yeah, after we got the booth, they kind of cracked down on everybody over there and took all the games out and
took the
all
booze
the pinball
away
machines
from
and
everyone.
video games and beer coolers.
Yeah.
There was a closet where all your stuff was. Like
Yeah.
all the fun stuff they moved into your old office and padlocked it.
Yeah, padlocked it. Yeah, and we ruined it for everybody over there. Before we got fired, it was a daily party over there.
It was a
with
frat house.
Girls coming in. We had a bartender that would
Shot
come in
girl.
and mix drinks. Shot girls. There were foosball tables, video games, pinball machines. And, in between all this, we'd put on some kind of radio show.
Oh, drug dealer.
Yeah, drug dealer, whatever you need. Whatever
it
you
all.
need. And then after we got the boot, Ron and Fez were still there, and they're very cool guys. They did a great show, still do. And they were into having fun, too. At night, the beers would still be flowing. There'd be things going on. They cracked down on everyone so bad that all fun had to be put in the closet and locked away.
Whatever happened to the enema kiddie pool?
Oh, that I didn't unfortunately get to see.
What was that?
Oh, God, they had a guy come in.
Paulo.
They loaded him up with an enema, so he could barely hold anything.
Not just like as much as the guy could, take.
And we all went around in circles telling jokes to see whose joke would get him to fucking explode out of his ass.
Into the kiddie pool.
Into the kiddie pool he was standing in.
That's a great make me laugh.
It really was. I think Opie won.
Yeah,
by getting the...
he beat Brian Regan.
Yeah, Brian Regan was there. Beat him, but it was such a... it wasn't even a thought-up line or anything. It was a spur-of-the-moment thing. He got a dominatrix to start crying because he said she looked like Joey Ramone.
Then he threw poker chips in her face.
There's nothing worse than seeing a dominatrix cry. It's like, what are you crying? No!
Just slap her in the face.
Yeah, smack her. You're supposed to do this,
exactly.
Bitch.
All right, Harry, welcome aboard there. And thanks for the great remix there.
Good job. Very good. I think he's a standout amongst the two guys, the two other guys today.
I don't even want to know the other guy's name.
3 other guys today? What are 3 other? There's a total of how many new interns here today? 4? Is that why they have the name tag?
There's intern 1, intern 2, intern 3, and Harry T.
And Harry T.
Harry Taliban.
See how this works?
Harry the Taliban.
We know. We know Harry's name.
That's how you should get him in here when you want coffee.
I like Paul.
He does look like one of the pilots.
I'm trying to play some of the other remixes for you there, Bob, because you haven't heard these. Actually, a lot of people did it to music as well.
Nobody got Deliverance?
Yeah, I was going to play that one, actually.
Someone did.
We'll play that one for you.
Someone did.
Yeah. See how original I am?
But first...
Yeah.
Yeah, it
20
worked.
people not even in show business came up with that, you hack.
Listen to this one.
Fuck! I slapped my knee, man! I broke my knee, man!
Please hold my hand.
Hold my hand, man. I gotta squeeze something.
Hold my hand, yeah, yeah. Hold my hand, yeah, yeah. Hold my hand and I'll see you home. Hold my hand, yeah, yeah. Hold my hand, yeah.
I slapped my knee, man! I broke my knee, man!
Try one more.
I broke my knee, man! I broke my fucking knee, man! I broke my knee, man! I broke my knee, man! I broke my knee, dude!
Hold my hand, man.
I love that. Hold my hand, man.
I wonder if when this does come on TV, if there's going to be a bunch of midgets just crying watching this.
Yeah.
That's the reverse.
All right, we do
tend to get a little emotional over midgets.
We do have a Deliverance one.
I'm so distracted watching Jessica Simpson. What's his new music video? Dukes of Hazzard?
Dukes of Hazzard.
She's all dressed up in this little, of course, Daisy Dukes.
Oh, she's doing a remake of These Boots Are Made for Walking?
Is that what that is?
With Willie Nelson, huh? Look at this video.
Yeah, she's
God.
so young she didn't know who did the original. I swear to God.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it young or is she fucking just a dumb broad?
Well, she is stupid. She is really stupid, and it's not even an act. But they got her.
I was just going to say
not even an act.
Because I was going to be
you
like,
got mad.
she has a music
not
career,
even an act.
a movie career, and her own TV show.
What a dope.
Yeah.
I see you occasionally get distracted. Your earphone cuts out?
Yes.
Yeah, it happens when they talk from the studio to Hawk over there. One of our earphones go out. Isn't that a great little side effect to somebody talking to someone else on the show? And you got to just put it out of your mind?
Get down and work on that.
It's so goddamn distracting.
I take it you have to deal with this
on a daily basis. Yeah. And I try not to miss a beat. It's like, oh, hey there, half your ear's gone. Imagine that during just conversation, you're talking during the day, and out of nowhere, somebody just shoves an earplug in one ear for about 5 seconds and then pulls it out. And you're supposed to not even acknowledge it or say a word about it. Yeah, how was work today? Oh, it's pretty good, but oh, Jesus Christ, pull the earplug out. It's so distracting. But we're not supposed to acknowledge it.
Yeah, not at all.
All right, here's another Bob Kelly remix for Bobby in studio today.
I'm so angry today.
I know.
This river don't go to Antry. You done taken a wrong turn. Now let's you just drop them pants.
Drop?
Just take them right off.
what the fuck? Fuck!
Come on, squeal. Squeal.
What the fuck?
Bob, I want to thank you, by the way. You made our job so easy.
Oh, yeah.
We just sat back for like a week straight just listening to these things instead of doing a show.
That was disturbing, that one. I just remember hearing you talking to Dane. You guys were so nice to me when I called in when I was all on Vicodin. Yeah, man, take care, Bob, blah, blah, blah. And as soon as you got me off the phone, you were like, dude, Dane, you got to get that audio.
Yeah, we need it.
Listen, Dane, get that fucking audio.
We would have paid big bucks for that. Dane, we got it for free, but we would have wrote some serious checks.
Dane was like, "Don't worry, I'll get it." It was like a CIA drop to the KGB. Yeah,
the same tone he had when he asked you if you were okay.
I'll get it.
Don't worry. The ambulance is coming. Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
What other ones you want to play for him? I don't want to play all of them, obviously.
No, 'cause some of them are just really bad.
The Bob Kelly, Sergeant Hartman was a million of these came in.
Yeah,
I think I
got an example of one.
Yeah, I think we got an example of the better one.
What have we got here? A fucking comedian.
Jim!
Whatever you do, don't fall down. That would break my fucking heart.
Down, you way down. He's down.
Get your fat ass up. What's your excuse?
I snapped my knee, man. Oh, no. I broke my knee, man.
I'm asking the fucking questions here, Private. You understand?
I broke my knee, man.
Well, thank you very much. Can I be in charge for a while? Do you feel dizzy? Do you feel faint? Jesus H. Christ! I think you've got a heart off!
Can we get us some water?
Hold my hand, man.
Some water?
I gotta squeeze something.
What is your major malfunction, numbnut?
I broke that fucking thing. I broke it.
You're gonna be all right,
I broke my leg.
You had best unfuck yourself, or I will unscrew your head and shit down your neck!
God, extreme.
You got to give it up to him for being able to listen to this, because I know Joe Theismann has never been able to watch that tape.
No.
I couldn't watch it. They wanted me
that.
to watch it. They
really?
actually took it. Yeah, like 4 days after it happened, they brought me and everybody else in a room because the executive, the producer dude wanted to get reaction.
Oh, that'd
shots.
be good. So all of a sudden they tape you watching it. And
yeah,
then...
they wanted that whole shit. So I walked in the room and I'm sitting there and they start playing the video before with the play, and people are making the play, and I'm watching it. I'm like, what the fuck? Why? I go, dude, this is stupid. I go, you making me so you can get me what? Cringing? I just walked out.
This is one of your activities for the day.
The latest activity. That's hilarious.
The guy actually asked me
comedy and
that,
activities. What?
If I want to,
I want to be on the bus.
Right.
He asked me if I wanted to go white water rafting.
Oh, really?
After I hurt my knee, he goes, it's up to you.
Yeah, there's a safe sport.
Yeah, that's good. We're gonna strap me down to the front like the broad on the boat, just like a hood ornament.
Someone would drown. Comedians and like a comedy tour and activities, it's not you don't do it.
It's just the word.
Well,
you sleep late, you wake up, you do your gig, you go back to bed.
The reason why they had us do stuff is because they knew they were videotaping it, so they knew if
something was going to happen.
Well, no, they knew that if they just let us do what we were going to do, we were going to sleep all day.
Right, they can't
and play
sleeping
Xbox,
comics.
Play Xbox, eat, go back to sleep, do the show, and then watch TV and play Xbox. It would have just been, just an Xbox ad.
So activities opens up the opportunity for people to get injured and fuck themselves up because Dane
cracked a couple ribs. Jay Davis got hurt. I got hurt. Everybody. Matt Frost rolled an ATV on his leg. I thought he was going to get killed, dude. He came like a split second from that thing rolling over his head.
It's insane.
Yeah, it was stupid. I almost got killed. I played
crazy.
paintball after this. And I'm such an asshole. You know when somebody goes, I know I had my leg brace on. The guy goes, 1, 2, 3, go. But instinctually, when somebody says go, you just run. And I have a leg brace. I ran and just slipped. And I just got nailed by 5 dudes with paintballs. I'm like, why? What am I, an asshole?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be that hard, Bob. Just do your show.
Don't tell me, kid. I'm fine with sleeping and playing Xbox.
Playing paintball.
The next day, we got a rappel down the side of this cliff. And I told him my helmet didn't fit, dude.
We had a rappel. What are you kidding? They took us rock climbing.
I cracked my skull, dude. I cracked my skull, dude.
They took us rock climbing.
Man.
You went rock climbing?
They took us indoor rock climbing, and I'm the only fatso that couldn't make it to the top.
Oh.
This little kid made it up. I tried 3 times, and my hand was just shaking.
Oh, no.
Oh,
You were the shaky hand guy?
Dude, who's stupid?
Trying to reach. I can't reach, dude.
We had to make pottery. We had to make a bowl.
Make pottery.
I'm kidding. We didn't have to.
I was going to say, you know something? It didn't surprise me, though.
Yeah.
Dude, my bowl is broken,
right.
dude. My bowl is broken. I broke my teacup.
We went canoeing.
Did you guys have like a big day where you like played another tour in like events, like a 3-legged race?
What do you mean?
Potato sack race.
The
popsicle stick houses.
The Torgasm Olympics.
You meet up with the Kings of Comedy tour bus or something.
And we fought them.
Knife fight.
Yeah, the I'm Rich Bitch tour.
All right. The Star Trek one, is that worth replaying, you think? Not really? And the We Were Soldiers, the one that came in today, yes or no?
That was close to being good.
It was almost good?
Almost good. Not quite.
No? All right.
Some people. We're crushing dreams. They're sitting there listening going, oh, they're talking about mine. They're going to play it. They're going that piece of shit. Nah, throw it away.
All right.
That's it. Gone.
Rubbing
how many?
They still brought it up on the air.
They talked about it. That's good enough. They talked about it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
The next level is they'll actually maybe play it.
Yeah, play.
Shit
Write
on it.
another one. You put together another one. I'm sure they'll play it.
I'm sure Bobby will get hurt again during his activities.
I knew when this happened I was going to get a nice hot slamming.
All right. Well, that's it for the Bob Kelly remixes then. For now. They're still coming in, though, believe it or not. We started this like a month ago, I think. Over 100. I got at least 35 in front of us.
Only 10 like that are even kind of good.
Yeah. So, good job to everyone that sent one in.
Wow.
Has anybody yelled that shit out at you yet?
Well, not that. Yeah, I get that. I get hold my hand and not you.
Yeah, not you.
It's so funny though. It's like, you know.
Not you. Seinfeld.
No, they go like this. They go, we love you, Bob. And I'm like, thanks, man. They just go, not you.
Oh.
But there's nobody else knows what the hell. It's usually like a couple O&A fans.
Yeah.
And then it's everybody else in the crowd. So they're just looking at me like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, nobody knows what the fuck we're talking about.
Just a disgusted Seinfeld.
Oh, it still hurts my feelings. The worst is on AOL, the AIM, because they go, dude, you're really great. And I type back, thanks, dude, and then not you, and they just sign off.
Don't even give you a chance to say fuck you or anything.
But then they sign back on, and they're like, dude, I'm sorry. I just had to do it. It's like, fucking
pests. Was that Alanis Morissette?
Yes. Oh, my God.
What's she doing?
That's good.
She got like white. I don't know what that is.
That's kind of like...
Looks like an X-Men.
Cruella DeVille? Yeah, she's got Cruella DeVille stripes on her hair.
Coming up.
Okay, we're going to take a break. We got Bill Burr in studio. You promoting anything, Bill?
I got nothing.
You got nothing. Dude, that's the best shit. Norton turned me on to that.
Favorite.
It's a cool...
Did you turn Norton on to that?
On a plane, you don't need a parachute. You can just use this.
I saw the commercial, right. But hit it when you're close to the ground so you don't crash.
Yeah,
sure.
Did you turn Norton on to that?
Probably, and he'll probably tell me about it next week. Dude, you got to get this.
Because of him, I got that. It's what is it called? It's
Right Guard
like a
Sport.
locker room
Right
in
Guard
here now.
Sport.
Yeah.
But it has this lever on the side of the can. It has a lock feature because it's so strong.
Yeah, it's great.
It has a lock feature because you could do some damage.
You could actually, it's like mace. You just spray it in people's face.
Wait, let's get a match and see what kind of damage that.
No.
I'm telling you.
There's nothing worse. How many
look at
accidents?
That Opie face. Look at him. He's look at that
little
evil face.
I could take you to a few websites where you can watch what happens when people do that.
Look at Ben comes running in panicking.
There's some asshole in the woods.
Why don't we just have a little experiment?
Look at that's the face right there.
What's wrong?
That's the face.
Yeah.
That's the same face you had when you were teasing Bernie Getz.
Right.
Oh, I forgot that Bill was here for that famous day.
Yeah, let's break Bernie's CD.
We talk about that day all the time, man.
I got someone to just picking on somebody. I really forgot who it was.
Yeah.
I was yelling out, "Stand up for your rights, Bernie!"
No,
Bernie, you don't have to take for that.
Yeah, Bill was.
Like,
I forgot because I thought I saw my death. I'm sorry, Bill.
Shoot him, Bernie.
My mind went blank.
Dude, you were dying laughing like it was a little brother.
Inside, though, I was
trying to get his ball back.
Dude, inside I was freaked. Have you seen the video, the security camera footage of that yet?
It's really creepy looking.
It's really creepy.
Black and white from
it's
a corner.
Creepy
yeah, it's always creepy. It could be anything. on a security camera.
Him eating his yogurt. He's just
oh, man, that's ominous looking.
Yeah.
Well, I bet something bad's going to happen. Like, it'd be the most boring nothing. The guy behind the deli counter where no robbery ever happens, but you watch going, yeah, I bet some guy's going to come in with a gun and shoot this guy. Nothing. He's making a sandwich.
We've talked about this a lot, but what really scared me, what was happening in the studio, I was laughing my ass off. It was funny, and I knew what was Bernie really going to do to any of us, right? But then when he... in studio.
He shot 4 people, but shot another guy who was just laying there dying.
Hold on, that's the point I'm going to make, because obviously he had nothing on him. It's when he darted out of the studio and ran for a bag that he brought with him, I'm like, that's when I was praying Master Poe wasn't, praying that Master Poe was on his game that day. He checked him for weapons, because I'm like, oh, my God.
Dude, you don't think a guy that shot 4 people in a subway would just bust a CD case and stick the shard in your throat? Like, in a second? He doesn't need a gun. The guy's a madman.
When he ran out of the studio, that's when I panicked, like, oh, God, did Master
I
Poe do
was
his job
watching like
today?
it was a show.
Yeah.
So I'm going to his bag, and I was like, wow. Is he coming back in here? Is he packing up to leave? I was that white guy in all those awful Def Jam bits. If he was a black motherfucker, he would have ran out the room. White people just sit around going, gee, what's he got in his bag? I was doing exactly that.
Yeah. Well, I wonder what he's doing in my white man voice.
And why did he run?
Black people be run out the joint.
We ever find out why he ran to his bag?
Because when black people run, we run the fuck out that motherfucker.
Why in a horror movie the white family always stay in the house? Black people say, get out the house. We been run out the house and shit.
Look behind you, bitch. Behind you, motherfucker. He's right behind you.
Here's the here's the footage from the security cam. Look.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't it look evil?
I know this is radio, but here's me getting ready to smash his CD. He has no idea. He's just sitting there all happy.
It's all jumpy.
Yeah, that's
it's all time-lapse looking.
There's me smashing his CD. Jesus. And I roll.
Laughing.
I'm laughing my balls off.
Bernie's saying, you motherfucker. He gets up. Here he comes. Now, Eric. Opie's actually throwing Eric.
You did do that.
I threw Eric in the way.
Like throwing Eric in between
and look,
him
now
and Bernie.
I have my hand holding Eric's back, pushing him into Bernie.
Your hand went up, which would have actually had a bullet hole in it.
You grabbed the microphone to make sure this got on the air, though.
Defensive wounds.
Oh, because that's when he jumped up.
Look, now he's like pointing at me from above the screens.
He's
Give
like,
me my
give me
motherfucking
it.
CD.
And then he just resigns himself to the fact that he's not getting it back and says, fuck you, I'm leaving.
And there's Master Poe coming in studio.
Oh, and Anthony was going, it's getting hot in here.
That's the code word to get Master Poe in here to kick a little ass.
All right.
And there's Bernie. We calmed him down a little, but then he just goes,
yeah, you guys.
Fuck you and leaves.
This is a cool day. You guys have given us two of the greatest moments on the XM show. The whole Bob Kelly breaking his knee, and of course Bill was here
Bernie.
for the Bernie Gets segment.
And we've tried to get in touch with Bernie again, and a couple of months ago, I guess, he was saying, yeah, he'll do the show, but now he says no, he's not doing it. Ben?
No,
I keep correspondence with him, don't you?
Won't even do a phone or anything.
Won't do anything with our show anymore.
He's worried about us and his mayoral campaign.
Because that's what he's got to worry
about.
about.
This is the thing. If he suddenly agrees to do the show, don't bring him in because that means he's plotting.
He's gonna he's plotting. He's bringing something like a gun.
But getting back to my question, what was he going for in that bag? No one ever found out. You think he maybe had a weapon? Usually when he's
clarity,
he had a flashback.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, he usually has a weapon, but, obviously he couldn't bring a weapon to a radio station. And ran to that bag and went, darn it. Don't have it.
Don't have it with me. I'll bring it next time.
All right,
it was unreal. He undid like 8 years of therapy for that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Instantly. Because then the next time I was here, they made some porn star cry. I was like literally at home going, dude, I don't know about this.
Did you say they?
I always go in.
Wait a minute. Did you say they?
Yes.
No, it's Opie.
Yeah, I know.
It's not.
No, it wasn't. It was
Actually,
Anthony.
that time I was bad cop that day.
When I watched you throw the poker chips,
that's when
how
bad is that?
That's when I went,
dude.
Who are the people I'm friends with?
No, dude. Honestly, the poker chip incident was probably the hardest I've ever laughed in my life. Jim Norton will say the same thing, and Anthony. We all were laughing so hard, none of us could talk. None of us could talk for, I don't want to exaggerate, about a minute.
It was really,
us laughing in the background.
This girl came in to bring us presents. She was from Pennsylvania or something.
Oh,
Maine. She traveled all this distance to bring us the lesbian couch, and she brought us other trinkets. They were little gifts that she apparently picked up because she had some kind of a like flea market booth or something,
Yeah.
a yard
Probably
sale.
made 'em.
And yeah, they're like these little things that you would find at a garage sale. So she brought
Made out of
me
buttons and shit.
She had heard, and each thing I think was supposed to,
mean something.
Because I was talking about poker. So she brought these poker chips, but they were the worst poker chips and a little holder
They're the poker chips you got when you were.
We
maybe,
have them, don't we, somewhere?
They're the poker chips you got when you were like 12.
It was like you saw your dad playing
very
poker
light
like
plastic.
in the 60s with the relatives with
they had
him.
them on the mod set.
Yeah,
just in the background.
This is awful. Look at this. Look
the
at
ones
this.
the Odd Couple
it's like
used.
a Lucy's hat box that she brings back from the department
Those
store.
are the famous poker chips. We could get a lot of money for those on
Look
eBay.
how
old it is.
There's got to be 500 here, and it's solid oak.
Yeah, it's oak.
Yeah, this was this was on some racist coffee table in
right,
like the 40s.
Yeah, the 40s. With an Aunt Jemima statue next to it.
And so Anthony got
Some
that.
sort of animal's head up on the wall.
Yeah, big moose head up on the wall. And she gave those to me.
But all right, go ahead. What did she give me? Some kind of pottery thing? Because I smashed it
was
right away.
a salsa bowl.
Oh yeah.
Which held chips and salsa.
What does that have to do with Opie?
It was crap. It was all just crap.
It was a big
bowl.
bowl.
It was something because
and then a smaller bowl in the middle that was attached to the big bowl where you put the salsa.
It was because we had
whatever.
talked about Opie and his lack of entertaining at his apartment.
Bare apartment.
His bare apartment where he has guests over to watch football games.
So
and doesn't
she
even have
came
places
in-
for him to sit.
He really does have an Asian director's apartment.
She was
Came in to help.
He really
came
does.
in
I
to
have
help.
nothing in here except
Yeah.
for television and chair.
So she was getting a little upset at the fact that we were goofing on the quality of her gifts to us that she brought from Maine. And at one point, Opie just grabs the poker chips and heaves them at her. And you hear just poker chips flying, and lumber, which is just a big piece of wood, hits the console and knocks into her and hits the floor. And
You
she's
threw
just
the whole thing?
The whole thing.
Dude, her
She's
reaction
devastated.
She
ran out of the studio crying.
She tried to hold it together
Yeah,
for a
she
second,
tried.
like take the joke, like, and then it just her emotional defense broke.
We had to
down.
get her on the phone. I know.
I always leave like
Bill,
I can't believe I was a part of that.
He's disgusted.
Like that, we did that St. Patrick's Day, and everyone was going up telling those
the bad racist jokes?
I was just like, literally again, just going home like.
Don't you go home and go
I don't know
like,
about-
I shouldn't be around those
It's like,
people?
I like two of them that.
They seem like nice guys,
they
but
seem
I
cool.
don't
It
know.
really does. I felt the
3/4
same
of the
way.
way into my stay,
Yeah.
that's what happens. I'm
I
thinking, okay,
do-
this is going to be a good show.
You know something?
They're going to start
You're
doing
right.
the weather in a couple of minutes. 78 degrees out, and then all of a sudden they have some
black chick in a
hell
boot.
breaks loose.
Yeah, someone ends up crying.
Well, Anthony, today in the news.
I feel the same way though. I go home sometimes going, what is my job? What is my job to make girls cry?
Wait, getting back.
It was just mean.
To, like, hurt
were
people.
mean.
Hold on, he
I
made
was being mean.
he made the porn star cry. I don't even remember what that was about.
Because anytime you brought up if she had been drinking, it was a major issue with
Oh,
her. And of
her.
course,
Okay,
Anthony, being
yeah.
an intelligent guy, sees that,
Right.
and immediately just keeps going for every time
There was
he brought
two girls.
it up.
Yeah.
There was two, and one
Yeah.
kept consoling. You kept psychologically playing the one.
Well, let
to
me
get the
tell
other
you
one
how
back
I
in.
rationalize it so I can sleep at night. She started it.
Gorgeous, by the way.
She was beautiful. She came in. She
made
was
it-
obviously drunk.
She
but
made a
she's
10
stripper.
feel like she was a 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
You
ridiculous.
made her cry?
She was so ridiculous hot, and she's in with some other, slob.
Mary Carey.
Mary Carey, who
Who's
was
coming back to the
was-
program.
Yeah.
Totally was selling her out.
Yeah.
She's the one I
Yeah.
didn't like.
Yeah, she was selling her buddy out too. She was.
This chick.
That's
Look
big.
how hot this girl is.
Yeah.
And this picture with her.
That isn't a good picture.
That's not even a good
No,
picture.
why it's not a good picture? Let me explain that. She's
not
holding
even-
up a WoW sticker, for RateMyWow.com, another website.
Oh, right,
that she
she's
runs.
crying.
She's already crying, and we're still
and-
trying to get her to look hot
And
for
Mary
the
was saying,
pictures.
"Smile, just smile," and she went from crying to that smile back to crying again after the flash.
Psychotic.
And
She
that
was
was-
really
name?
kooky. What was her name?
That big
Damn,
panhandle
Tony
whore.
Her name's Tony
She just looks like
Roberts.
she's from like
Tony
Oklahoma,
Roberts.
Texas.
Right.
Texas. Is that the
Yeah,
panhandle?
but that was Anthony that made her cry.
No, she was obviously intoxicated, and I brought it up. I went, "What about the drunk one?" Because I don't know their names. So it was, the slut and the drunk one, and she
You
looked
called
at me. She looked at me all pissed off, and I was like, "Well, you've obviously been drinking," and I thought like a stripper. Like any other stripper or porn stars, you'd be going, "Yeah, we were out all night, fucking hey, woo," But no, she gets all upset, like she's not drunk. So I had to keep reminding her that she was indeed drunk.
Now, you see, Anthony, you started this saying that you were going to justify how you can sleep at night.
That's how I
justify it.
justify it.
Telling us what happened.
Yeah, see?
How do you justify?
That's how I actually fill the rest of the audience.
That and 2 Vicodin.
Yeah, exactly.
I justify it.
No, I justify it by she wasn't really being honest with herself, and I was just, filling her in on.
And
what
she's a whore.
See what happens?
And she's so hot, and I'll never have sex with her, and she must pay for that.
See what happens?
See, there you go.
See what happens?
Never get mad at honesty.
What happens though is when you're in this studio, this all seems to make sense. It really does.
Right.
You're trying to entertain. You don't give a fuck about people's feelings and stuff, and you just try and do good radio. It's when you hit the street right after the show.
Somebody holds the door for you. Hey.
Yeah, and you realize, wait, you're actually the sun hits you. There's normal people walking down the sidewalk.
A bird lands on your shoulder.
They would never. that would never listen to this program, and that's when you start feeling, oh, I got to go home and take a shower.
You can almost relate to those serial killers that carry on a normal life and a regular daytime job, because when they're sitting at their desk, they're probably thinking, oh, she was really screaming when I was sawing her head off.
I'm glad I got that.
I kind of feel bad about that now. But they go back at night, pick up another whore, and gut her.
That's right.
I need to do something nice.
Anybody want something from the canteen truck? Coffee or something?
They want a sandwich? It's on me. It's on me.
I should have cleaned her fingernails better. I don't think they were clean enough.
You got to do something to make up for it.
Oh God!
You're right, though. It's just a really bad job we
but
have.
at least you're not bringing girls in here and just let's see those tits and just looking at their tits and having those are nice tits. What do you think of? You guys are making these whores cry. That's
we
fantastic.
do try to be blatantly honest with the girls.
You really are.
At this point, we have a stripper ban on this program.
Why?
Yeah, we were nice to the last batch that came in.
Yeah,
and we should have been mean.
That day. Remember, we were like, they have nothing interesting to say.
But then we did another
couple
of girls that came in a couple weeks ago and just killed. Wait, you're here. That's
that's why I said they're great.
They were awful. All right, why don't we take a break and we'll regroup here.
Rightio.
We'll do the. Yeah, we got a little prank call thing we're gonna play as we step aside. But we have Bill Burr in studio and Bob Kelly.
It's a funny thing. They did a prank on Torgasm. No, I'm joking.
Oh my!
I really am.
God.
It was crazy.
Wordy asshole.
It was crazy.
We were racing another bus, and my arm got stuck out the window. Dude, my arm, dude, I broke my arm, dude.
When we get back, Anthony, a little tease. Sexiest State in America, a bit we were doing when we first got here, kind of died.
Yeah,
we got some highlights from some of the contestants.
Trying to bring it back.
I think we might try to bring it back for a little while. So, but first, let's listen to this, and we'll continue.
Yeah. All of a sudden, you're airborne, flying off miraculously.
All right. Miraculously, he emerged from the vehicle unharmed.
What are we talking about? I had to run out and start eating
video
this egg
shows
sandwich.
and videos of just horrible things, car crashes, plane crashes.
National Geographic's
unbelievable
disasters, and no one ever dies.
You know what the worst show is for those clip shows is Max X, Maximum Exposure. Because the guy that they have narrating it makes everything sound fun.
Yeah.
And here the police officer gets 2 bullets in the head. Wow, that's gotta suck.
And we got it on video.
Yeah, we got it on tape on Max X.
No, he says, and thanks to the video cam in the cop car.
Yeah. Here it is.
I bet this cleared his mind.
Like really bad Arnold Schwarzenegger lines.
This woman working the deli counter's having a bad day. A guy comes in with a machete, and there goes her head. Gonna have a hard time counting the register now. Like he's making jokes, and you're all like, oh my God, the guy's dead.
This girl will never walk home alone again after getting raped by 5 Puerto Ricans. And we got it here on Max X.
On Max X. Those spics brought a camera. Isn't that horrible?
And we got the video of them stealing that from a white guy.
It's the worst show because the guy sounds much too happy and enthusiastic about some of these clips. It amounts to Faces of Death without the somber music and monologue from the guy.
Well,
Faces of Death used to be horrible. It was like, and then the train hit the woman as she was crossing. Dana, Dana, you know the music and everything.
The guy's voice was so
fast forward now. Uh-oh, look out, here comes the 515. He's all happy about it.
Like
wow, yeah, that train caught her.
Yeah.
What?
Hey, last time she'll check her email before work.
Last train to Deadsville.
Hey, look out! Wow.
Choo choo. Yeah, much
That's
too
why
happy.
what happened when they pitched it. They're like, it's too dark. Can you inject a
Can
little
you
energy?
happy it up a little bit?
They
Can you
just
make
kept,
our death
they
happy?
just kept the same copy and just had him say it happier. Threw in a couple of awful jokes.
Limbs were falling from the sky when the planes collided. Here's a leg in the backyard. No thanks. I'll have a wing. Plane crash. What are you fucking... You're insane.
This is what happens when you hang out with a local Arubans.
Oh, no.
Jesus. Yeah, is she dead or not?
Who knows now? One guy confesses. Then they're denying the confession. She's obviously dead.
Dude, I'm telling you, we talked about this last time. I was with my girl in Aruba, and there's, Aruba, 2% crime rate, safest island.
That's what they say.
Yeah, but that 2% is some brutal crime.
Oh, yeah.
That's the difference.
I go, it doesn't matter.
They throw down.
They have nothing.
Yeah,
and they see us in a luxury hotel. They're going to wait on us hand and foot. And they live in a hut in the desert.
A what?
With a tin roof. A hut.
A hut. That's a Jewish hut.
Is there desert in Aruba?
If I was a rich man. La 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 la.
Yeah.
It's a desert.
There's a desert in Aruba?
We flew over on a helicopter and we're flying. And my girlfriend
was this
like,
an activity?
Is that where the natives live?
It's part of the tour guide.
They don't have spears, you ass.
Yeah, today we're going to be snorkeling.
Let's just call them
with sharks.
Just call them
Watch
the
out
N-word.
for the machete.
He bit my fucking leg, dude. He bit my fucking leg, dude.
Dad, give me an octopus. I need something to squeeze.
I go in the cage. Cage goes in the water. Shark in the water. Our shark. Dude, they're well in it, dude. You fat Spanish lady.
You need a bigger boat. You need a bigger boat.
Why don't you try shoveling this shit out?
So Aruba, the huts, the natives.
The people that rent the jet skis and the parrots.
Right.
Those friggin' psycho terrorists, and they're just staring your girlfriend down.
Oh, yeah.
And they're raping her in front of you. Just nonverbal. They're just staring at her. You're signing the thing, trying to get the money off.
Jet skis.
Yeah, you can get one for free. You show me your tit. What'd you say? Nothing. I said
nothing.
You get one for free.
We work for tips.
Oh, they're the worst.
Dominican Republic, same way. Resorts are gorgeous. The rest of the country, unbelievable.
I wouldn't go to Dominican Republic
poverty.
for a vacation.
They get you on the bus and they drive like 90 miles an hour trying to blow by the
it's
poverty.
Like the gauntlet.
It's like it's like chickens and shit running across the street.
That is bad when you have to leave
people with
the
like
compound.
polio, and then they just get you fucking right into this beautiful resort.
Like early 1900 diseases.
Oh yeah,
it's
like a plague.
They're throwing dead babies at the bus.
Dude, you nailed it. You nailed it, because when I was just in the Bahamas, you fly in. And then the ride from the airport to the really nice resort I went to, Atlantis, is just a horror ride. And you finally get into the compound, and you're like,
well, you see it on the horizon, and you're like, oh, there it is.
Oh,
I hope we make it.
You should get tipped off that you have to stay in a compound.
Yeah.
It's even in Jamaica, you can't leave the compound.
No.
Well, but we talked about this on the air too. Like when I was in the Bahamas, you get these dumb drunk girls because they had their coconut drinks, decide to take that walk down the beach, and you don't even know the girls. And you're like, oh, for the love of God, will you turn around? What are you doing?
Yeah, now you're not on the hotel property anymore.
And you hear them like, let's go find some pot. All giggly girls, and you're like, oh my God.
The chick in Aruba went with 3 guys, got in the car, they went to some lighthouse.
Yeah.
She's making out with one of the guys in the back seat. If you're 3 guys and one guy is now in the back seat making out with the chick, you know the other 2 want their turn. They're not there to just drive. They're not there to drive and hang out.
All you've seen Saturday Night Fever?
Right.
All you have to
be a good girl or you could be a cunt.
If you're a girl from America.
Double J. Remember when Double J got her in the back? You happy now?
Can you dig it? I knew that you could.
I knew that you could. No, come down from there. You're going to hurt yourself. You didn't call me, Tony. You didn't call me. No, come down. We'll talk about it.
I love that movie.
With
my
his
hair.
stupid shoes.
My hair.
Watch the hair.
Where
were you
guys?
I
was
looking for you.
I was looking for you. I was looking for you. There it is.
You're a filthy whore.
Annette, cigarette. And they just pound her in the back seat. And she decides, like, halfway through Double J, she didn't want any anymore.
Tony, we can make it. We can make it, Tony. Tony, I was thinking.
What's the matter? What's the matter? You like it? Now I do it, you cry?
What? Come on, stop crying. Fucking Brooklyn.
Hey,
That's
Father,
what they're like.
Father, can I talk to you, Father?
Father, she loves to taste the communion wafers, Father. I was thinking maybe, you could get her, an abortion. The Pope could get her an abortion. What a fucking waste of life that guy was. With his big shoes, his platform shoes. He wanted to be cool like the guys. Where were you? I was looking for you guys.
Are you a good girl or you cunt?
It's about dancing down at the disco.
2001 play.
2001, the disco. The disco. Yeah, that was some. The last guy I was with sent me flowers. Maybe he thought you was dead. One of the most embarrassing moments ever in my life was going to see that movie in the movie theater. First, just standing on the line, because you stand on line to go into the movie theater, and everyone from the high school I go to was driving by. Disco sucks! Disco sucks! Yeah, so I'm standing on line trying to hide. Like some of my friends don't see me. You go in, and it was me, my mother, and my grandmother. And I was sitting right between my mother and my grandmother watching Saturday Night Fever. And here comes the effing scene in the back of the car. And I was all hot and sweating and, had my hand on Grandma's leg.
Some sort of weird way.
Yeah, you had your penis through the bottom of the popcorn.
Grandma's powder was caking on my middle finger. Oh, it was so embarrassing. Like they're cursing and, I was so embarrassed to be there.
Why can't I have popcorn? What's that in the box? Where?
Hey, Grandma, I cut the bottom out of the popcorn box.
What is that? Do
like
they give hot dogs with the popcorn now?
This guy went to, just to move backwards a little bit, to a Dominican whorehouse. Are you insane? What's your name, bro?
Frank.
All right, what happened to you?
Well, I went on a trip there, and we were at this place, and the waiters, we were thinking we'll go to a strip bar, and the waiter's like, oh, I'll take you to a private club. So he goes, we're all getting off in a little bit. So we all pile into this van, and they take us through like you guys
Third
are saying.
world country.
Yeah.
Why would you do windows were taped up.
You know what? They have these drinks there. You drink it. After a while, you'll go anywhere and do anything. So basically,
one jumps on your hood and rips off your windshield wiper.
It was crazy,
Like Lion Country Safari.
Chicken foot in his.
Chicken foot. Yeah, voodoo.
Yeah. They give you chicken meat just to throw at them.
Holding up a tire with a pin, poking it. You get a flat. You're fucked. That's a voodoo joke. Nothing.
I had to figure it out.
Yeah, I know.
Hey,
he's still telling the story.
I know, the guy's still trying to tell the story. Dude,
we're the worst listeners ever.
I'm getting raped with a bushel of bananas, and is anybody listening?
The guy's still trying. Dude, shut the fuck up. Know when to shut up and just enjoy, and then we get back to you.
We'll get back to you.
Works. Relax.
He's wordy as I am.
Holy crap. All right, now it's...
So anyways, Torgasm, we're on this activity.
He ended his story with it's crazy.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so we go through this part of town, like you guys were saying, chickens, the whole thing, and it's very scary because we're coming from a very luxurious resort, and you go through the gate out, and you go into basically
reading
no
the
man's
brochure.
And it's not in the brochure.
Beautiful sunsets, and we have hammocks. Speed it up. You're worse than me.
You pull up to this private club, and it's like an old house. And you go through it, and there's like a bartender, and all these chicks. And here, now, you guys can believe it or not, the chicks are all smoking hot. I swear to God. Smoking hot, like
were they good looking?
Yes, I swear to God.
Yes. What are you, Saul Rosenberg? Yes, they were.
Yes, they offended me. Listen, so they line them up for you, just like you think, and you pick them, and it's like 25.
Anyway.
Wow. Click.
Wow, I know what I sound
Click.
like.
That's exactly what he does to you.
Oh, my God.
Click.
Well, I'm going to hang up on myself.
That was
I'm going to
you got right to the part that maybe would have been interesting.
Right. And then hung up on
him.
Hot.
And
they line them up.
Well, this
click,
guy,
click.
Well, this guy went to a whorehouse in Mexico. Let's see if this guy has better luck. Michael, go ahead.
All right. So this is the thing.
I love the terracotta tile they had on the floor.
Right.
And the terracotta.
I just turned the radio down. I wish I heard finish that guy. So anyway, I go to a whorehouse down in Mexico.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I went to Brazil.
There you go.
There we go. I went to Brazil. They have these places you go in. There's a ton of chicks. You tap them on the shoulder. You go upstairs and you can fuck them in the ass for 30 pesos or whatever the fuck their shitty money is.
Cheap.
And then you go back
Worthless
downstairs.
cash.
You have dark meat chicken. There's no white meat. It's just dark meat with grizzle for like $1. It's actually good.
But where does the white meat go?
I don't know.
You figure it's a chicken.
Toss here in America.
We're not buying Brazilian chicken. The local chicken, the white meat has to stay in the area.
They export that to white America.
It's not just a winged leg thing walking around.
I want to tell you, the white meat goes to America, the dark meat goes to our horse. Our horse.
Our horse.
Our horse.
They export the good shit to us. Who are you kidding?
I'm telling you, dude, this is what happened. And I was with my girl in Aruba. She goes, this guy told me about this island. They have a party. And I'm like, you're Adi, you don't talk to these motherfuckers. We're not going to a fucking party on a boat with a bunch. Put your arm next to that guy's arm. Do you see the difference?
Dude.
There we go. We're not going.
You're talking our language. Aunt and I experienced the booze cruise.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Where, like, your chicks, it doesn't matter to Aunt and I anymore, but our chicks are, like, drunk on, like, really dark sculptured bodies, and there's nothing, me and Aunt just looking all flabby and
you
white.
get down there,
and
you're the whitest guys ever. And
your arms are tanned, you get the farmer tan.
Oh, completely. And then there's the guys that work down there at Club Med. One guy is like the trapeze teacher guy. He's from France, and he's like, yes, I do the trapeze. It's wonderful. Come up, I will teach you.
When you're 17 abdomen muscles.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. He's doing like 3 triple flips, and then you go up there to try to like do something.
And look cool in front of your chick.
You're hanging all bad, and he goes, okay, now put one leg over, and he's doing triple flips. I'm hanging upside down with my shorts like up, and my sack is now hanging out of the side.
Every time he lands, he goes, voila.
Yeah, he doesn't need, take the safety net off for when I go. I don't need the safety net.
He's literally showing you what he's great at. It's like you coming in.
Yeah,
host a radio show.
Yeah, go ahead, do it.
Here's the deal. Yeah. The average guy in America, we get to go away maybe once a year. These guys are down there working on their tans every day, working on their 8-pack and sculpturing their bodies. And you
constantly.
You come down with your chick thinking you're pretty secure with your relationship, and you're just showing up every corner you turn at these resorts.
You go snorkeling, and the guy that's doing it is like an ex-Navy SEAL. He's got like the right equipment. Right. You're there with your face all twisted in the mask. You got the snorkel in, and your lips are all big. You're trying to walk with the flippers on. You just look retarded, and there's your chick looking at. Yeah, exactly.
For some reason, he has to keep adjusting her scuba gear.
Yeah.
Because
here's what you need. Let me help you with that.
Tits flops out.
Mauling your chick.
Yeah,
right.
He actually puts the scuba mouthpiece in her pussy. Oh, I saw it. I don't know.
When we went to Turkey,
this is how we do it.
This is, you put it to good luck.
In my country.
This is for good luck. In Aruba, you kiss it with this thing, and then you go in, no shark will bite you.
And somehow your girl doesn't realize that these guys are just all pussy hounds.
Oh,
it's like, why is he here?
That's why they're doing that.
Oh, and they go, they're just being nice. And the story I want to tell.
They never want to listen to the truth.
When we went to Club Med, I would stay up to 4:30, 5 in the morning because I had to outlast my girl. Because I was ready to go to bed at like 1. It's you're up real early when you're doing this stuff, and you're doing all sorts of activities, and you're booze cruising.
You're like the leopard that fell asleep next to the carcass.
Yeah. But I'm like,
all of a sudden the hyena comes in, drags it away while you're snoozing.
I was convinced if I fell asleep early and went to the room, that forget it. All hell was going to break loose.
Once your girl gets her hair braided, that's it.
Right.
Blowing somebody
on the
island.
Braids, pretty lady.
Braids,
pretty lady. Do you like a necklace, a coconut?
But we did the booze cruise where the whole way out they're giving this mantra: what happens at the booze cruise stays at the booze cruise. And you're just watching girls getting dry humped and making out with
the worst feeling
with the locals.
The actual visual that you get.
Yeah.
When you picture like your girl with a tri-colored uncircumcised cock in her hand, just like a 4 shades of dark cock, and just going, what? I thought we were having fun. Her naive, and her just not even realize her naive.
We just went down for some fun.
They're not even naive. They want to do it, Bob.
This is local.
Yeah.
And they're giving them permission. They just say what goes on.
You're supposed to put the whipped cream on the cock, and this is how you drink it.
It's one of their activities.
Yeah. What am I going to do? Go against the culture?
You lick the whipped cream off the cock.
Yeah.
Then you drink the sangria.
Yeah.
You spin around 3 times, and you get fucked in the ass.
Yeah. And then he comes comes on your neck, and you rub that in, and that's good luck for the rest of the year. Well, you want to not have good luck?
I did it for us.
I did it for we're married, and now our children are blessed because I took good luck. I took a native load on my chin. That's good luck. Do you see how it's a yellow consistency?
Oh, that's perfect. We need to renew it until I'm 29.
He told me, he goes, if my load comes out yellow, it's good luck. If it comes out clear, then you have to do it again.
It's just the worst. You drive up to the resort, and all the guys are just lined up. They're supposed to be the welcome, committee, and they're already giving mostly your girls drinks right away.
Pussy triage is what they're doing. They get on like MASH when the copters and the ambulance came in.
They're all excited. Here comes the new pussy. Let's check it out.
Move on to him. He needs immediate attention. This guy's injured. It's the same thing. Hot pussy, fat chick, let her go.
Yeah, that one has a boyfriend, but he hasn't done a freaking, crunch in years.
Yeah, they're just scoping it all out. 2 weeks they're going to have.
That's why I'm so glad I don't drink.
Yeah?
That's why I'm so glad I don't drink. And I don't... She wants to go clubbing. We went to the Carlos Charlie's, the place where she wanted to go.
Everyone goes there when they go to Aruba.
I didn't. You know why I didn't? Because I'm not going to hang out with these fucking motherfuckers at 2 o'clock in the morning. And why? I'll just go to Harlem. You're out of your mind.
You said a brain cramp.
You know what I did? I went and got dessert. I got a deck of cards. We went to a little cafe and we played fucking gin.
You're a madman.
You want me? You're playing gin. You're not fucking sucking uncircumcised cock in the bathroom by accident. It's not happening.
Because it's built on trust, people.
Right.
You're going to be there with her, Bob.
I know, but God forbid, what if...
All right, let's go to this.
You just don't even want to be in the atmosphere of looking at them gawking.
I got my camera stolen in Aruba.
Don't tell me.
What?
Everything was missing except your camera and your toothbrush. And you got home from your trip, right? You bought all new stuff. Thank God you didn't have to buy a new toothbrush. And then you got the film developed. And when you got the film back, it was the robbers had taken some pictures of them with your toothbrush up their ass. No?
Anyone?
No.
Anyone? You fell asleep, woke up, you were in the bathtub of ice, and a note that said, get to the hospital, one of your kidneys is missing. No?
Why would you need a note to know that your kidney's missing? I hate that one.
And if you're the robber, wouldn't you just rub your dick on it? Why would you sodomize yourself?
Stick it up your ass. I don't know. That's the way the story goes. When you hear the guy that it actually happened to his cousin. And
on Tourgasm, Dane actually, I won a trophy. When we were racing,
there were trophies for your activities.
I won a trophy, and he stuck it in his asshole. And when I came on the bus, I grabbed it and I was kissing it.
How big a trophy? What?
I was just kidding.
All right, listen. Let's go to.
How big a trophy was it?
Let's go to this guy on Long Island. Let's go to this guy. Go ahead, guy.
Well, one year I was up in the Catskills, even locally in America. I was up in the Catskills, and one of the guys who worked at the resort. He's showering in a semi-outside shower, and he's all foamed and lathered up, and he goes to my girlfriend, would you like to help me wash? And my girlfriend, of course, disappeared into the shower.
Yeah, man, that's what happens.
For the rest of the week. It was
what?
It was just like...
She went
in, and you were still with her?
We were walking down the path, and he stuck his head, outside of the shower. It was like...
I want to fuck... What did you grab her by the hair and choke her out? I what do you mean you should have?
If you're still with her...
I would have grabbed her by the hair, choked her out, and then sucked that guy's cock.
Just to show her.
Just to teach her a lesson.
But I'm telling you, that's how easy it happens. You think you have a great relationship, and it takes some dude lathering up in an outdoor shower.
I'll tell you something. When the girls get drunk, it's a whole other story, too. When girls get drunk, we were down at Mardi Gras, and there was a whole, gang, and that's what they were, a gang of these black guys that were just harassing white people that were walking back and forth. We were watching from the balcony.
They were black guys?
Yeah.
They were a gang of them?
A gang, and they were harassing white people walking by. They would leave the black people alone. But the white people would walk by, couples, they would start harassing them, actually smacking the hats off of the white guys' heads. So this one guy and his chick are walking, and we're just watching it happen, and there's nothing you can do about it. You see him coming down the sidewalk, and you go, oh, these two are fucked. Oh, they are screwed.
A loving couple at Mardi Gras.
You can't yell because it's so loud, you can't get your point across to these people. And we saw the chick is so drunk, so they smack the hat off the guy's head. The guy turns around like, what the fuck are you doing? lets go of his chick. His chick is so drunk, she staggers. One of the guys grabs her by the waist, pulls her kind of against the wall, and starts making out with her. She puts her arms around the guy and starts kissing him because she's so fucked up. She has no idea where she is, who she's with, what she's doing. She's making out with the guy.
If you turn around and saw your girl making out with
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What do you do?
You know what you do? You grab her by the hair and then you
I could have you shot for this.
You suck that guy's cock off.
Why do you want?
Why
do you keep going back to sucking the guy's cock?
And then he's got to say, I'm kidding.
The one time we gave it to you the first time. Like, all right, well, we all laughed uncomfortably, but you keep going back to that.
I'm on
man.
Vicodin. I'm just
something's
happening.
We all search for a punchline.
Right.
Yeah. You just got to throw some. Suck a cock.
Right.
Second time, now it's kind of a fetish.
Right.
It's kind of a fetish, Bob.
What are you gonna do, Bill? I have a fucking fetish.
All right, let's go to Glenn on Long Island. Glenn.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Pretty good. What's up?
I was vacationing in Newark.
I went to Jamaica, and I had a great friggin' time, man.
Trying to call back to the Catskills.
Yeah.
I paid this guy $30 to take me up and see the plantation where they grow the weed. It was great. We had a bonfire up there. We were snorting friggin' weed right off of the, right out of the fire, just throwing the buds on.
That's what you want to do. Go to a Jamaican pot plantation where you'd probably end up as fertilizer.
You're not supposed to leave the hotel in Jamaica.
Shit on the ride up, man. I tell you, we were driving through, and all of a sudden we hit paved road. He's like, "Yeah, man, this is where we land the planes." We hit a little further up. There were 2 telephone poles. This is where the police put the poles to chop the wings off the plane.
Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, it sounds like he's still.
That bad of a show? I'm gonna
No, he means, are you still there?
Are you still in
Jamaica?
Jamaica?
Are you calling from
You know
Jamaica?
what's funny is when you talk to those guys and you're on the resort, they just seem funny. Oh, look at his little accent. And then the second you get off the resort and you're in the car, and you're surrounded by all of him, you're like, oh my God, I don't even know this.
Dude,
it's threatening.
This guy could kill me.
When we were in Brazil, the hotel was surrounded by the favelas, those projects on the hill that you see on the TV, and a lot of the people work there. And they're like, hey, they get you a towel, the nicest. And you're like, that's the favelas, real dangerous. Oh, no, it's okay. This one's okay. And then as soon as you see them, like, down at the cafe and stuff at night, or the disco, they totally change. You can see their eyes just kind of roll back.
Yeah.
Just like, hey, man, what's up? And they're just looking at you like, this guy.
Look, motherfucker, I don't have to get your towel
I'm not
anymore.
waiting on you now,
I'm off work.
Oh.
Bill, he had the best comment, though, driving really fast from the airport, as fast as you can to get to the resort. So true.
It's like guerrilla warfare going on in the city.
Hey, we were supposed to play some clips from the Sexiest State. We should do that, because we're trying to get this bit going again. How's this bit go, basically? We get couples to call in and have sex on
and have sex
show.
on the phone. And if it sounds real and hot, we don't like fakers. They will represent their state, and be if they're good enough, they will be proclaimed the sexiest state in America.
Yeah. For example, this is Allie from California. She was trying out to become the.
Was she alone?
We don't really care about the guy's name.
Oh, okay.
It's a guy show, more or less. Sorry, ladies. It's Allie and some dude that was railing her.
You're a bitch. Fuck it.
Sketchy.
Yeah.
I thought they were done, no?
Oh, fuck you. Yeah, you like that? Here you go. Stop me. Oh, shit.
Did you just say ouch?
Yeah.
I broke my leg.
I broke
my knee, man.
You know what a boob is?
My knee, man.
What? There you go. A little taste of Allie's performance. Not bad, right?
I'd like to knock her off and suck the guy's cock. Right?
Right, Bob?
Come on, Bob. Me and you.
Me and you. Two men being
two guys paying each other up. Yeah. Be a man, suck that guy.
Yeah, if you do it with another guy, it's not gay.
Hey!
It's a project.
It's an experiment.
It's a torgasm project.
Flux capacitor.
We got another example of sexiest state. This is Stephanie in PA, Pennsylvania. I remember this one was really, really hot.
Oh, right there. Right there. Right there. Oh. 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 Oh.
Yeah.
You're the pounding. Smack her in the head with that phone. Looks like she came close and now she's starting over again.
Yeah.
Guy's legs are fucking quivering.
Yes, Anthony, they can't hear us right now.
Wait a minute. Oh.
She's quivering. You hear her voice?
Yeah.
Get that quiver in it.
They're getting close now. Back to the action.
Yeah. Oh, give me. Oh. 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 Oh.
Put it in her ass. That's the problem is.
And there you have it, Stephanie from Pennsylvania. That was very good.
Yeah. Nothing. I understand what it is on TV now. Thank you.
Wait, what happened?
I guess
Same
they're
thing
showing,
I thought?
Yeah, it just said unpiloted plane over Nebraska, but it's the old Payne Stewart.
Oh, okay.
Flight, which is really creepy if you think about that. Just a plane load of corpses flying in the air.
That is a creepy story.
Frozen corpse
What's
flight.
the deal when it lost cabin pressure?
Yeah.
Do you die instantly or
Pass
you just
out. You pass
out. You slowly but surely.
It wasn't one of those catastrophic losses of pressure where, boom, and the pilot knows and put the oxygen on and land the plane. It was a slow leak. So they slowly lost pressure and just kind of went to sleep. They're like, well.
And then the plane just continued flying by itself for a long time before it crashed.
Yeah.
Oh,
so it was just up in the air with the dead people in it just flying.
It was on autopilot, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And they just kept flying till it ran out of gas.
Yeah, most of those
ran out of gas and
supposed to
crashed.
make a left and go over to Dallas.
Make a left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they kept going straight.
Hang a left.
Make a left at Tallahassee.
All right, back to sexiest state. This one says Tom. Ugh.
Guy called in with a chick. Didn't say the name.
Oh, all right.
Out of respect.
This is Tom's performance. Hopefully we get to hear the chick.
I like the last one.
Respect for the broad.
Yeah, I'll bang her on the phone, but you ain't going to know her name.
You don't know a name? Come on.
The fat stomach slapping
She could be the one.
Are you a good girl or you a cunt?
All right, here we go.
You're happy, now you're a cunt. Hold my hand.
Come on, dude. One. Just one.
I don't like the fact that she's making the yummy noise like young Frankenstein. You went. Come
on, make her gag once. Yeah, push that thing right in there.
He's got his hand over her mouth.
Must be.
Pour hot coffee on her chest.
Shout that cat.
Welcome to Aruba.
That was
wow.
kind of boring, actually.
No, that was good. You know something, though? You listen close. It's not just her. It was her sucking cock.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's what it was.
That's not boring. You listen, you hear some, like,
Yeah, you want a little slop.
That's why she was doing that.
You want a little oatmeal action, though. You want a little, a little slopping around and
smacking,
spit on the top of it like a
smacking noises. I hate that in the pornos, man.
You don't like when they?
I don't like that when they.
I love that.
They
there's got to be
on it.
String of saliva.
Yeah.
She's like 12 feet away from the cock.
I love
and
that.
Still that
Can't you just let the saliva fall out of your mouth or something? Or
you gotta spit on it.
No, spitting is like.
It's like a fight. Like you're going into battle. You gotta slap it with a little white glove. I battled you to a duel.
Look at the evil look that just came on your face. That's hilarious.
I spit on your penis.
I spit on your cock. It is no good American cock. Circumcised.
Suck the evil out.
You should have snuffleupagus trunk like our French people. I want a lint in your cock.
All right, one more example of sexy state. This is Ariel from California.
Okay. I'm ready.
Is this all the same woman?
Yeah, might as well be.
Who is this?
I like the inhales.
Stick it in.
Where?
I like if she moans and she inhales too.
Yeah, that's good. Like a harmonica.
Yeah.
A harmonica. Like when they sound like a dog after they're hit by a car.
They're definitely rocking back and forth.
Yeah.
This guy's a
Maybe
champ.
that's the cut.
Lucky girl.
Little Jimmy lines popping in.
And there you go. Ariel.
I had a chick I fucked a French broad. Remember when we used to live together? That
French
little
broad.
apartment?
I tried to block that out, yes.
You guys are all roommates.
Yeah,
When
we
you
lived
couldn't
together
just
for 3
click
years.
the stories off, huh?
Oh, Billy had a show.
It's funny because you both are sitting here. It's almost like you don't even acknowledge each other on that level.
Oh, we
but
lived
you
together
actually
for 3
lived
years.
together?
3 years. 3 years.
He was an absolute pig.
He was an absolute fucking anal. It was like a museum.
He doesn't know what anal retentive is.
I was going to say, Odd Couple.
It was like a museum.
Dude, he would
museum.
clean out his
Really?
fucking ears and leave the Q-tips with the earwax on the fucking the sink.
No
Dude,
way.
And when I would be like, dude, what the fuck?
All right, that's
he would
above
just,
and beyond.
Dude, fucking anal retentive.
Dude,
What the fuck, dude?
when you clean your when you clean
Yeah.
your ears and you get a yellow and a little bit of brown,
Where it looks like
you don't
peanut
wanna
butter?
throw. Yeah,
you
want to throw.
You want to show others.
You want to show.
Oh,
look what I got.
God.
I'm with you.
Look what I got.
I can't even look at it. It has
Oh.
to be wrapped in a tissue and thrown in
No.
the like a tampon.
You gotta save it. You look at I got it. That little itch, that thing in the back that you've been trying to. You
No
got it.
bodily fluids or pastes or whatever else comes out of a body
that's all
should
he
be
would
left
just-
out anywhere. Not even in the like
Oh, but
garbage.
Don't forget, it was me and him lived together. But then there was the Akin. He was a South African Nigerian roommate. He was the guy who owned the apartment.
Oh, really?
So it
you
was
had
me
all
and
the
him
three.
split. Like I slept on the couch when he was
It
around.
was a walk-through bedroom. I had it. I booked a short-lived
That was
fucking
13
show
episodes.
out in L.A. So I was kind of bi-coastal. So he came in, and I think I was going to stay in. Whenever I came back to fucking town, it would be 3 of us living in this railroad apartment. The
There's
Nigerian
just like a
dude,
strip, yeah.
Yeah, the Nigerian dude, he had the big bedroom, and we had like half a bedroom.
Oh, he had.
And anytime you were fucking somebody, he would always end up come walking through.
I put the curtain up. I wound up putting this curtain, and there'd be like that little fucking hole. You'd hear his fucking dunk, 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 his loud, the shoeless foot walking through this creaky apartment, and then he'd stop, and you'd see him peeking through while you're with some chick. And what are you gonna? It was just like Aruba.
All right.
Bob, what was his accent? It was like English,
Nigeria.
African, so you really,
and he made the dark chicken meat too. Remember that time he came back to me? He gave me like a fucking cow's face.
He gave me this thing.
Cow's face.
I
was smart. I'm like, dude, no, I don't want to eat it. Bobby,
Dude, I'll try it. I get this thing. I go, dude, this mushroom is unbelievable. It had to be 5 feet by 5 feet, this mushroom. He goes, that's not mushroom. It's snail. It was a snail the size of your fist. And I thought it was a mushroom, like a shiitake mushroom.
How do you eat something you don't even know what the fuck it is?
It gets worse. He brought it from some cookout up in the Bronx.
I go, what kind of meat is this?
And he
goes,
brought
cow.
it down.
He said cow. I go, where'd you get the cow? He goes, we in the Bronx. They bought a cow somewhere in the Bronx.
You ate this?
Oh. I didn't know. I was trying to be cultured. I didn't want to offend them.
In the Bronx. I am so gun shy of food. I have to know exactly what it is, where it came from.
I thought it was a mushroom. I didn't know it was a snail
How
from
could you
Africa.
think something else?
It was a giant Muzuku tribe mushroom.
Yeah, but he didn't name like it's not a rump roast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a
Yeah.
What is it? Cow.
Cow.
What
Because
part?
they don't care what
It's like
part
a
it is.
Forehead.
It's like anything forehead. It's like real thin. I guess that's where they get the roast beef from.
This is
the
the
forehead.
other side- the other
One
side of
slice at a time. Where, like, what meat would be? That's great. Cow. Because they don't care what part it is. We're all picky over here in America. I want the shank. I need a filet mignon cut from... cow.
We
don't
never
care.
knew what he was talking about. All we knew was he was into hockey. He coming. She's coming in the Rangers. You know. He just.
He'd start laughing and we'd laugh. We'd go, we'd be like, dude, that's fucking.
And he walks out. No clue.
No idea what he was saying.
Staring at each other.
All right, listen. Let's take a break. When we get back, we should do some news finally.
All right.
A lot happened since Friday.
I got to send one of the interns out. One of the new interns.
You want to do that before break?
It's a mission.
All right, let's do that before break. We got to talk about the Puerto Rican Day Parade after the break. We got some audio from that. Also, Anthony, just a tease. We'll get into all the local news and the national news after this break. But here's a tease coming up after the break. Breast is still best, even if it's dad's. The story of the day. All right, but first.
Yeah.
One of our young go-getters in the studio.
Young go-getter.
His name is Sam.
This is young Sam.
Yeah,
all 115 pounds of him.
Jesus Christ, he really is a little thin boy.
Yeah.
What is he? How old a lad are you, Sam?
I'm 21, sir.
You're 21?
Yeah.
And you go to college?
Yeah, I go to Syracuse.
You go to Syracuse?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you're interning for the Opie and Anthony show?
Yes, I am.
You should drop some matches, see if we can count them real quick. Yeah.
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 Uh-huh.
I got nothing.
It was a Rain Man. It was a Rain Man.
Oh, okay.
reference.
What do you go, Sam?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go to Syracuse. Yeah. Yeah, my name's Sam. Yeah.
Looking forward to a radio career, I gather?
Yes.
Yeah.
There you
Oh,
go.
very
That's
good.
better.
Yes. All right, and this is where it starts. This is
hope
like
so.
the road to radio starts with an internship at a radio show.
Mm-hmm.
And here it is. And do you know what type of radio-related stuff you'll be doing around here?
Around the Opie and Anthony show?
Well, involved with this program.
I know the duties include going to stores to get video games.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
That will be the first mission to teach you about radio. Getting Anthony a video game. Isn't that ridiculous?
I'm looking forward to it.
Why would you possibly? What could you possibly learn about radio by going to CompUSA
He's
to
got
get a
his
video
mind
game?
right, though.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Yes,
Looking
sir.
forward to it, sir.
Mhm.
Yes, sir. Whatever the mission is, sir. Okay, what I need is a copy of Star Wars Galaxies.
Yeah.
And it's the total experience package, which means it has all the add-ons in it.
But you're giving him
Jump
this.
to light speed. See that?
Yeah, but
Look
they
at
shouldn't
it.
give him this. You should
No,
take
that's
this
okay.
away.
Even if you
'Cause
go
you can
out
just
on a
walk in and go up
recon
to the-
mission, you at least know what your target
Oh,
kind
this
of
is
looks
his
like.
map?
That's his
Yeah.
map.
You gotta go 5 clicks.
5 clicks up 57.
Talk to the Puerto Ricans.
Now, you know where CompUSA is?
No, sir.
Oh.
I hope somebody would
Nathaniel knows. It's right up 57.
He's
You head
calling you, sir.
west on 57, and you'll find it. Nathaniel will tell you. He'll brief you.
Great.
Corporal Nathaniel will brief you. Corporal, he's like, Corporal, I'm higher than that. No, you're not.
Nathaniel doesn't call you sir.
I know. They lost respect. After a while, Sam will be calling me dickhead.
They all start like Sam.
I know. With sir and yes, sir, and then it's like, asshole.
Thin and cute.
Within a week.
Oh, God.
A full set of hair.
Within a week, they don't even listen to us anymore. Shut up.
Yeah. I
You
know.
overpaid asses.
The first 2 days, they're all sir,
Right,
and then it
sir.
just falls apart. And we're just shit again. All right, yeah, it's that one.
Why is he staring at me?
You're looking at me. I'm looking back at you.
I'm just waiting for you to. Jesus Christ.
Now, if they don't have that, there's a problem, because one of the salespeople there will probably be able to say, well, we do have the game and the add-ons separately, but no, I need that package because you don't get the special speeder unless you have that package.
Well,
that's what I need.
What the
So
fuck?
I can't buy them individually.
No.
I need it in the total experience package.
What's a special speeder?
It's the speeder
Oh,
to
my
go
God.
cruising
You had to
around so
ask.
I could go on my missions.
You had to ask.
in luxury and speed.
Answer. He's a geek and likes his video games.
Luxury and
guy.
speed.
Luxury and speed.
Here's a couple.
You know how long it
bucks,
takes to walk across Tatooine? Take you forever.
True.
I just realized he actually has 2 shirts on.
Yeah, get yourself
He
a
does
protein shake on the way over there.
Yeah,
eat a couple
Look
muffins
for yourself.
No.
Okay, here you go, sir. Good luck on your mission.
Are you giving him $100?
Yeah.
Jesus.
How much is the game?
What the hell is this, the 40s, Opie? Is that 100? Whoa, geez, $100.
Let me see. I've never seen 100.
Yeah, I know, but something tells me Opie hasn't seen a couple of those in quite a while.
Here you go, Sam.
There you go.
What are you buying, land?
Thank you.
What the hell?
Yeah.
The Louisiana Purchase.
Louisiana Purchase. There you go. I trust you will be successful in your mission.
Absolutely.
I don't know what you'll do if CompUSA doesn't have it. You need a fallback plan or something? Maybe Nathaniel can help you out on that.
I hope so.
I hope so, too. Good luck and
Off with you,
Godspeed,
Sam.
Thank
Have
you.
fun. All right, Anthony, as we go to break, Family Guy, the 8 song. We're getting requests for it. We played it earlier, but we'll play it again as we go to break.
All right.
In studio, Bill Burr and Bob Kelly filling in and doing a great job for Jim Norton. Norton, of course, doing the Tonight Show tonight.
Tonight, yeah, he's doing the Tonight Show.
And we'll have his performance on the show tomorrow, I do believe.
Of course we will.
But first, listen to this. All right, in studio today, Bill Burr, Bob Kelly. It's the Opie and Anthony program. The O&A virus spreading across America. Thanks for doing your job and helping us get the word out that we're back doing radio again. It's growing every day. It's pretty damn cool. Puerto Rican Day Parade yesterday here in New York City.
Always a lot of controversy.
175 arrested.
Really?
175. One cop was stabbed.
Jesus. Stabbing cops?
I guess I was talking to Ben before the show. You know, the parade goes up, what, 5th Avenue or something?
That's hilarious that it goes up. Don't they usually go down? It's like, yeah, get back up where you belong.
It's like, yeah, you can start the day down here, but by the end of the day, we want you all right back
Keep
where
marching.
All those Toyotas and Hondas back up. Up.
I was watching it on TV. I'm like, why is the park on the right-hand side? It took me a second. I go, are they marching uptown?
They're marching right back up to their
natural habitat.
And I usually don't think that way, but I was in the park yesterday afternoon, and I was just like, when are these people going home? I had that feeling, I swear to you. And I'm not like that, but it was just so overwhelming.
The Puerto Rican Day Parade always brings controversy. This year it was the whole, should the stores board up the fronts of their stores? They've been doing this every year for the Puerto Rican Day Parade because vandalism, people taking pisses in the doorways.
Puerto Ricans, more than 10.
So
that's the only thing we were saying. They travel in crews of like 48,
and they all wear the same. And they wear these colors.
That's
it's just
right.
creepy.
The Puerto Rican Day flag.
Yeah, no, but there's some guys all in yellow. There's some guys all in purple.
Yeah, they're called gangs.
Dude, as soon as you see a group with the same uniform on, it doesn't matter what it is, there's trouble. Even if it's a bunch of girls in softball uniforms, you know there's trouble to be had.
There's going to be trouble.
Somebody's getting raped.
You just got to stay away from people that are all wearing the same shit. It doesn't matter if it's girls or the Latin Kings.
This year, Mike Bloomberg said, well, why don't we stop boarding up the stores? Said it's not fair to the...
They don't do it when the Irish
Obviously, his building isn't on 5th Avenue.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, because there would be a different case if his building was right there.
And, of course, we remember the episode, the fondling and the sexual assault, the wilding that happened a few years back.
Is that when they started boarding up the stores after the rapes?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was after the rapes. They decided it was time to start boarding up their stores. Yeah, like they didn't have a reason.
There were so many police out yesterday; it was unbelievable, and they still had 170 people arrested. So, you could just imagine if the police decided to take yesterday off and what would happen in this city.
You know what the problem is? The guys get all drunk. They drink. There are gangs of them. They do travel around in huge gangs.
They are Puerto Rican.
With
we get it, Bob.
With the different colors.
Two jokes today.
Is Rush Limbaugh coming in a second?
Right. That's it.
You got these people.
It's a bunch of Puerto Ricans down here.
He's got 2 punchlines today.
He
wants to
suck
Puerto some guy's cock, and they're Puerto Ricans.
I want to suck a Puerto Rican's cock.
You know what? I'm
trying to tell you guys something, and you're not hearing me.
Oh, hell, we're hearing you, dude.
But look at Bud. Well, he trims his goatee there like a Latino.
Yeah,
if
Latino.
he just put one of those flags on his head, you could have been there, Bob. Raping,
rape, rob. But the guys get a little intoxicated. They're in gangs, you know. They're wearing those colors for a reason. They're representing, you know, the gangs. And the women dressing like, I believe they call it the Hoochie Mama outfit, wearing little halter tops. The tits are hanging out.
They were looking fine yesterday.
Little Daisy Dukes with ass cheeks hanging out. And the guys get all worked up about this. They look and they want to touch. They freak out. And they start what they call their wilding.
I gotta grab that ass!
I need to grab tits! I need that ass! You know, you might think for a second you might act rationally and walk around, but then you see the ass and you need it.
In defense of Puerto Ricans, who doesn't grab an ass during a parade?
You got
it's
it.
Right there. It's
you reach out.
At the very least, the back of the hand, accidental brush.
That's what happens. Anytime I'm watching St. Patty's Day parade, I see a girl wearing the green derby on her head.
Oh.
I got a little green skirt. I got to reach and grab that ass.
Scottish guy goes by with a kilt.
Yeah, you know, you reach underneath.
Why not?
Honk, honk, give him a little squeeze.
play his bagpipe.
Sure.
But Ben was saying they were boxing in entire buildings on the east side.
Yeah, they were like encasing them in plywood.
Plywood all the way around the whole damn thing.
Mm-hmm. To keep the riffraff out.
Well, I mean, of course you have to.
There
you have to.
They do have a proven record of
it's not like
misconduct at their parade.
It's not. It's you know.
Well, we got audio from the
Puerto Rican parade.
If they went up and they were just like, you know, but they're honking the horns, they're, you know.
They're honking the horns.
Like a 60-year-old white dude. They're honking
the horns.
Knock it off with the horn.
Hey.
Hey, you kids!
With their music.
With their music and their clothes.
Oh, and they're eating.
What do they keep?
They have braids. The men have braids. What is that? Archie, come here.
Wearing ponytails in our day.
And now that Sosa's not hitting homers anymore, like he used to, what are they keeping track of on their Toyotas?
Oh, what do you write on the back window with soap nowadays?
He's Dominican.
Yeah? Yeah, they like write stuff in soap on their back windows. I don't know what it is. And then, the cars are wrapped in various flags, bandanas. Tell him, Fred. I invented that. Robin.
Well, we got some audio, Anthony, from the Puerto Rican Day Parade.
All right.
A translator?
I am protecting myself. I am scared of you. Please call the police.
Oh, sorry.
I don't believe that was from
I'm sorry.
I'm scared of you.
I thought this was audio from Puerto Rican Day
I thought
Parade.
you really had audio.
That's from the bodega.
Why don't we have audio? Bodega. Why are there bodegas? Why is there a bodega?
It's not. It's a deli.
In this day and age. Joe Broad. Prejudice against the bodegas.
I actually do have audio from the Puerto Rican Day Parade.
You do.
It's going to help me out here, Henry. Henry, it's Puerto Ricans. Got to board up my store. We hit a deer, Ma. The pork.
Here we go.
I have to represent the Puerto Ricans. That's my country. That's where I'm from. I love it. I'll do anything to get here. Anyway, bus, train, wherever.
To get here.
Why are you so stupid?
Why? I mean, come on. What is
here.
that? I love Puerto Rico.
Most of these people have never been to Puerto Rico.
No.
But they were walking around with the flags and stuff yesterday.
They're very proud people. You
They
gotta
are
give them
very
that.
proud.
They're very proud.
They're proud. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing wrong with that.
Proud of your
I want to see Miguel Cotto. I'm his mama.
But you got to at least they are Puerto Ricans, supposed like on like the Irish, the St. Patrick's Day parade. People are like, I'm fucking 1/8 Irish, and they got a green plastic hat on their head. And it's kind of like they're not pissing in stores.
The green plastic hat.
And if we had
Shamrock.
a skin tone that looked good to dance like a whore,
yeah,
dress like a whore, I mean, you know what I mean? You would.
You don't want to see
why-
a chick.
Yeah, you don't want to see an Irish ass and fucking
Veins
coochie
pulsing
cutters.
out of her thighs. You see the
Just
blood, the blood pumping through her body.
You don't want to see that. That's the only reason why.
See her
you can
belly
see
button
vital
cord.
organs
Yeah.
right through the skin.
You see her belly button connected to her asshole.
Her complexion like saran wrap.
You want to have fun in this city? To have the Puerto Rican Day Parade and the St. Patty's Day Parade on the same day.
Oh, there you go.
No, and have them march towards each other.
With knives and
Look like the 5 points.
Yeah.
Yes.
A shillelagh and knives. Here you go.
All right, more audio from the Puerto Rican Day Parade.
I feel everybody should just come out here and have fun, because that's what it's about. I mean, all the
Subtext,
cultures
don't rape
together
anybody.
join the Puerto Rican Day Parade, because no matter what, we all got love for everybody.
Love for everybody. See? There's love. Stabbing.
Interview one of the guys.
Yeah.
I want to tell you, I want to fuck one of these girls right now. I say that to you right now, Mr.
White people
Newsman.
stay in your fucking apartment.
Newsman, I'm going to fucking rob a bodega. I'm going to fuck its cat, and then I'm going to fuck your girlfriend. Okay? Tony, you want a jump? You want a jump?
Let's go to Anthony in the Bronx. Anthony.
Hey, how you doing, fellas?
Hey.
Just want to let you know, I live up in the Bronx here. I'm just a normal little white kid. I just want to let you know, yesterday was the quietest day with all those dirty sticks downtown.
See?
There we go.
So you're not ready.
There we go.
You're just not ready to do a radio show yet.
No.
What the fuck you speak for, huh?
Jesus.
All right.
Wow.
You can always depend on the callers, can't you? Always depend on them to just...
See? This is exactly what I said. 3/4 through the show. Here we go. Now I'm going to feel like,
And now you leave. You're going to leave going,
what was that? Why do I do that?
Why do I go there?
It's going so well. What
Yeah.
happened?
I don't hate Puerto Rico.
I thought this time we'd finally have a normal radio show.
Nope.
This is the time of the show we should bring in a traffic girl, a weather girl, you know.
Yeah.
And tag.
Like
with
count our
sports.
blessings that we made it through this much of the show and
go nice.
Play it
like
safe.
he's not fucked up. What kind of respectable white person still has to live in the Bronx?
All right, here we go.
I don't think that anybody in the Puerto Rican Day Parade should be starting fights. And anyway, everybody's just here to have fun.
All right.
Here to have fun. That's what we hear.
Anthony, here is the mayor of our fine city talking about the Puerto Rican Day Parade. Listen to what he had to say.
By executive order of the mayor of the city of New York, today everybody is a little bit Puerto Rican.
Uh-oh.
I think you say a little scared.
Awesome. Do we all get our knives?
Oh, Jesus.
We get a bandana and a knife.
What kind of proclamation is that for the mayor to make?
We all get to lower our cars to the ground.
We get to take our bananas and fry them.
Put a spoiler on a Toyota Corolla.
Right.
Like it's going to do 250 miles an hour.
Oh, and then you customize like the muffler so it sounds like it
Oh,
has
right.
600 horsepower.
The big fat muffler's got to go on there. You got to tint the windows with paint.
Hang an 8-foot Puerto Rican flag out the window.
The flag? Yeah. Then you need the little...
Held up by your 9-year-old son. Sticking out of the sunroof. Puerto Rico!
Crown air freshener that goes on your dashboard. Looks like a crown.
Yeah.
That just spells trouble.
Jesus.
Jesus. I love that. One of my favorite things was the Jesus Christ stencil headlight.
Mm-hmm.
Where I saw the headlight and on the stencil, and there was our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. It's right there on the headlight.
He has a platinum, like a 6-inch cross around his neck, and he's never been to church. Just raped a chick in the park. Jesus. Viva Puerto Rico!
Kisses the cross before he goes raping.
He does the sign of the... No, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Hold this.
I'm going to fuck you. Like Jesus told me I'm going to.
All right, why don't we go from one mayor to another, Anthony?
What the fuck?
We're going to change the direction of the show. Well, the reason we got two Boston guys in studio, it's another bit we like to do, guys. Bill Burr and,
the championship
and Bob
Red Sox?
Kelly. No. We got Mayor Menino clips. The mayor of Boston. We found out he's been the mayor since 92, 93, I guess.
Opie, I just wanted to say to you.
And we had no idea. We all knew that he mumbled, but we had no idea that his...
No, he's a speech impediment.
It's worse than that. He just speaks horrendously.
Well, he has a Down syndrome tongue.
Huge hunk of
like that
tongue.
retarded guy tongue that just flops out. And
Big
it's
and fat. It makes this sound.
I want to say congratulations to the Patriots.
We are going to root on our Red Sox.
Johnny Damon is my favorite.
He sounds sweaty.
Yeah, just big fat tongue, fat body.
Well, we have examples of him speaking just horribly. You gotta hear some.
We'll translate.
You'll translate.
Let's try.
Commissioner Evans leaves us with a record of steady progress.
Leaves
us. He was inserting his own echo. He wanted to sound more important. Today, I can feel myself.
Progress.
Oh, that's awful.
What is he? He's our mayor?
Well, it's one of the great traditions of Boston, St. Patrick's Day breakfast, and Chucky Haas did a great job for the first time ever. Everybody said he couldn't do it. Well, he's rose into the occasion again, and he's just done a great job. And the governor and Shane O'Brien, they've all been good morning, great jokes, and great time.
What? He stopped. He went. He stopped in the middle. Risen to the occasion.
Rosen.
He knew he fucked up. Risen.
Rising.
And in the middle of occasion, he went.
Rosen to the choking on his own tongue. You got to get him the Heimlich every so often just to get his own tongue out of his throat.
When I was a boy, my tongue got cut off, and they replaced it with a cow tongue.
Cow. What kind of tongue is that? Cow.
It's a cow tongue, and I have to speak like this. My tongue is too big for my mouth.
Huge.
Here's another example.
The Boston Public Health Commission has also created an emergency preparedness guide called Live, Learn, Prepare.
Prepare. Live, learn, prepare.
He did a live, obviously.
Why would you spell that the same? I look like an idiot. Why is live and live spelled the same way?
Is that amazing?
Can't you put something else in there, like a P or an L? Oh, there is an L. Maybe a Q or an R.
The simplest name for a program.
He didn't say called. He said call.
Call.
Yeah,
call.
Listen to it.
Live.
Again. This is the mayor of Boston.
Learn.
The Boston Public Health Commission has also created an emergency preparedness guide called Live, Learn, Prepare.
You know what? I like to pause. He thought, like, is that live or
Live.
live? I'm going live.
Learn. Prepare.
Does anybody say anything?
No.
Nobody said anything.
No one says
the
a
guy
word.
The guy who came up with the name for this fucking program didn't go, it's
No.
fucking
It's
live.
the Emperor's new words.
You
No one
moron.
wants to tell him.
We do this from time to time, and you'll hear people starting to laugh in the background because they're press conferences and stuff, and you know they're laughing at him and not with him.
He's the
And
worst
he just
Boston
continues.
accent, too.
Oh, that's thrown into it.
Prepare.
Live, learn, prepare.
Where?
Who is this?
Who is it over there?
Bernie,
I broke my knee, man.
He should be doing Bernie and Phil commercials.
Bernie and Phil.
That's old school, but
I had a nightmare, Dr. Phil.
Well, Bernie, maybe if you slept on his wonderful sofa.
Or you get a recliner. It's 2 recliners for one, Bernie.
Furniture discount.
Some of our fans in Boston have to send in the audio of the Bernie and Phil commercial.
Hey,
we
Phil.
used to love those things.
Oh, they dress up. It's like a couple of local people. You have them in your city. A couple of goofballs that own a furniture store that do their own commercials.
You got Jordans and
And
you
they're
got
always
that.
wacky. Those
Oh, they're
furniture
always
store
wacky.
people,
Yeah, why do furniture store people have to be zany?
Hey, we're just like
Fans or
Disneyland.
anything.
They have Jordan's has a ride.
Yeah, I've been
You're
there.
supposed to go there on a Saturday night. Instead of going out on the town to dinner, you go to a fucking furniture
store, and they
with
have
the
like
family.
a main street built in their store that
Boston
with
is
like
the
buildings
worst.
where it's like Disney. If you
Yeah.
go into like a
Without
a
all the
Pirates
fun.
of the Caribbean, without any of the fun, it's a fucking furniture store. You're still in a furniture store. Look how many rides and attractions they put in.
Remember that guy, Light and Leisure, the purple building?
No.
Oh, it's
Sorry.
going too far back?
Yeah,
Probably.
He's one of those dudes. You know what? I'm going to still plow through with this.
Go ahead.
He's one of these guys, like, he always fucks up his inventory. And he always comes on
right,
like,
right.
with a zany wig. Oh, yeah, I don't believe what I did this time. I got 58 end tables, and I only got room for 2. I'm selling them for $8 each. I don't know what I'm doing. Every fucking 2 weeks. It's like, why don't
practically giving them away.
Yeah, why don't you fire yourself?
Yeah, maybe hire somebody else to
Yeah.
do your inventory.
Even the building, it's purple. It's crazy. It's sticking out against the fucking background.
Bernie and Phil would always do sketches. They would do
believe I
like
pulled
sketches.
that out.
That was very good.
Oh, yeah, we used to love Bernie and
Actually
Phil.
pulled it out.
The cowboy sketch.
Yeah, they
right?
would dress like cowboys.
Or the
and,
Western sketch,
and,
whatever.
and the other one was where Bernie was on a shrink couch, and Phil, it's a guy and a girl, well, husband-wife team. Phil is Phyllis, it's a woman. So he was laying there, and he's a shrink, and he goes, I had a nightmare, Dr. Phil.
What was it, Bernie? I dreamt our furniture wasn't the lowest price furniture you could get in Boston.
Oh, shut up. Oh.
We used to do so many parodies of that commercial.
They were a cartoon, too, right? Didn't they have a cartoon? They did some cartoon.
I never saw that
Building 19.
Oh, that was Building 19.
We just have the worst stores.
Bernie and Phil. Oh, we used to goof on him. Hey, Phil. You know, hey, Phil, your tits look like this beanbag chair.
That is also on sale.
On sale
for
here.
$19.95.
Hey, I just fucked Bernie on your new recliner sofa.
My sack hangs so low, I use it as an ornament for this couch.
My cock looks like an L-shaped sofa.
Let's go back to the Mayor Menino clips here. Another example of the mayor speaking just wonderfully.
And Citizens Bank is offering low-cost loans.
What?
They're offering.
Scissor
forget
bank?
it.
Well, they translate for us, too. At one point, he said low-incest loans.
Citizens Bank.
What bank?
Citizens Bank.
Let's listen to this.
Citizens Bank.
You know-
Citizens Bank.
You know, if someone follows around with a tape recorder or whatever, we'd all have examples of speaking, horrendously, right? But we have hundreds of these. This isn't just a little thing.
Yeah, but he's also speaking to a crowd.
That's right.
He's a mayor.
And he knows
He's
being
a public
recorded.
speaker.
There's cameras and mics in his face. You don't
Citizens
think
Bank.
he'd rehearse the name of the bank? What is it?
Citizens.
It's Citizens.
Low interest.
Here it
Sir,
is.
it's Citizen.
Here it is again.
And Citizens Bank is offering low-cost loans.
Low interest,
Then
low
he just blows by
cost
it.
loans.
Yeah.
He doesn't even
Just
acknowledge.
go with it.
Just plow through.
Listen to this one. This one's hilarious.
He really cared about what he said. He wasn't just saying the words like a lot of elected officials or former elected officials would do. He was a man of great stature in our city.
A man of great stature. There you go. Of course he is. A man of great stature. I love him.
He sounds better when he whispers, though.
Yeah, like he sounded more like he was.
Yeah.
A little
sincere,
retarded.
yeah.
When he's doing
A little subdued.
you
Hold my hand. Hold my hand, man.
we go over there and it's a statue. He's a statue, man.
Man of great
He's
stature.
a great man of statue, and he silhouettes himself.
Citizens Bank.
Oh, we got to get to the 78-year-old man in a sec, too. I just saw
right.
that. We didn't talk about that. Here's one more, maybe one or two more examples.
Why would you go Miami? Hot summer? Wow.
That was his attempt at humor.
Yeah.
Why would you go to Miami? Hot
Comma.
summer.
Hot
summer.
comma.
Wow.
Summer, comma. Wow.
I didn't get. Was he trying to make fun of
He was reading the
Miami,
comments.
or was he?
I think it's part of the push to come up to Boston for
When
the
you can
summer.
go to Cape Cod.
Yeah.
Go to
Well,
Cape
go to
Cod.
Go to Cape Cod.
Hyenas.
Hyenas. Right. Go to the vineyard.
My God, hot summer. Wow.
We shouldn't be talking about the settlement. I mean, settlement is monetary. I think it's more important to think about the family.
What the fuck?
Monetary.
I didn't even get any of that.
Money monetarium or something.
Money.
Sentiment? Cement?
I have
Cinnamon.
no idea what he was talking about in that clip.
All right, let's try it again. Let's try to listen in. Four guys could figure this out.
We shouldn't be talking about the settlement. I mean, settlement is monetary. I think it's more important to think about the family.
Settlement?
Settlement.
Monetary?
Money. Some girls named Mona and Terry. And money that they got. I have no idea what
They're in cement.
what that fat-tongued idiot is talking about.
Fat-tongued idiot.
Because you guys are here, Steve is getting some more, because this is right down your alley, being from Boston.
I just want to...
Did we talk about the breast thing?
No, this is another one of these studies. Man, you kind of yearn for the old days when Mom did what she was doing and Dad did what he was doing, and that was it. And now there's a lot of crossover stuff.
The gray area is getting wider and wider.
This has gone too far.
Yeah.
Some study saying a man's nipples are perfectly suited to soothing a crying baby until it can be fed, according to a report on fatherhood. Yeah.
Your fucking wife could talk
Carolyn,
you into that.
Oh, I know. You are the most pussy-whipped. It's bad enough.
Hairy nipple chest. Yeah, that's the.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah, that's
when
not
women,
gonna horrify
when
the
women
kids.
are fucking you over is when they get you to do something and then they go, if you do that, you're a real man.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
time they go,
A real man would do this.
Would let an infant
Suckle
on his fucking breast.
Yep. Carolyn Flint, the former president of the Royal College of Midwives, said that she has come across many examples of British men suckling their babies, even though it might not be something they talked about very much. She said it's not a case of a man saying to the baby, "Hey, you, have my boobie," but it's usually the baby snuffling along the father's chest, finding the nipple, and sucking. The men are usually very surprised, but the babies seem content. And
I think you were supposed to whisper that.
A report estimates that this is increasing. It obviously doesn't give them any nourishment, but it soothes them, calms them until mommy can get there.
Let it cry.
Yeah, right. What happened with just cry, till your mother gets here.
Imagine some of these tough construction workers that work in New York going home and doing this on the side. Are you?
Or that used to be women breastfeeding was something very closed door for many years, but now it's a lot of controversy. It's become very public.
So could you see
that? Or just a father sitting there breastfeeding his child, or letting it suckle. What happened to a nook? The little nubby or whatever the hell the kid calls it.
It's so hard not to look when a woman's doing that in public.
Oh, I know.
You're really looking for any sort of areola.
Yeah. Right, you have to. It's uncomfortable. You don't want to stare, but they're doing it, and then if you say it's uncomfortable, they say they have a right to do it, but then you're gawking.
I think what Bill's saying, though, I think what he's saying, you want to see the chick's tit.
Right.
Of course.
It's just another free tit shot.
Minus the baby. You want to see the tit.
Where's young Eric? Because there's a Family Guy scene. I'm wondering if we have it, where Peter is breastfeeding Stewie. Do we have that clip? Peter breastfeeding Stewie?
If you're breastfeeding, though, if you're suckling your child and you're a man, you're like completely pussy whipped. And it's bad enough what some guys, all guys, I'm sorry, have to do once there are kids in their lives. It's just a shame to see it. I went this weekend to my cousin. My cousin is a father now. It's his daughter's first birthday. It was over my aunt's house this weekend. So we went there.
Jesus.
I know. I'm totally
Menino?
flustered.
He's a father.
Yeah, we know
I'm
my
flustered.
cousin.
He fucked a woman. She got pregnant.
Let me get to the point. You're absolutely right on the stuttering, muttering ass.
Citizens.
But he's a guy, he just likes to do what he likes to do. Go to work, fuck around on computers, whatever. He was doing things over the weekend like glazing potted plants to give out to people, setting up a running chocolate fountain to dip marshmallows in and stuff. And this just isn't him. It's not. Yeah, but when you're a father and it's a 1-year birthday party, just that you have to throw a 1-year birthday party. It's something you don't want to do. The kid isn't going to know.
He doesn't know.
Of course not. And he shouldn't be having it. He's there with the camera and this over there, and he's walking around videotaping. A big Elmo costume comes into the backyard, and bubbles are flying around the back.
All for
Baby
the other
starts
parents.
crying.
Oh, of course.
I love how to impress the other parents, their friends.
I love how Ann talks about this like it's some foreign thing that no one really knows about.
No, it's
just
just
an experience you don't ever want to have.
Guys don't want
a structure in case there's some sort of weather that he doesn't get.
Guys,
they put a roof on this structure.
Guys out there are like, I've done this 100 times.
Talking to a guy who just gave the kid $100 to get a video game.
I just love how Anthony can't even fathom ever doing any of this stuff.
No, I am too selfish.
Cheers.
I just enjoy doing what I want. At the drop of a hat, I want to be able to go to Foxwoods. I want to be able to hang out and all weekend. If I'm supposed to be back for something and I don't have to be back, I'll go. I'll stay another day.
Yeah.
The thought of having to traipse around an armored personnel carrier full of machinery on every road trip you take. There's the play pens and toys. You got to load them up. I see my friends and relatives. Before they go anywhere, they got to load everything at the top of the stairs. It's like a mission they got to go on.
They have a bunch of those bags, those canvas bags.
Oh, the canvas bags with the
little
zippers
handles.
and little compartments
and
with
the
diapers
and the
little
wipes. Everything's got to be wiped.
And little baby logos on the side of it.
Oh, I was hanging out with a bunch of people this weekend, and while we were waiting for this one girl to take a dump so we could go out,
oh, Jesus.
I swear to God. There was a bunch of us just hanging out. Well, I guess that's a side story, but this girl has irritable bowel syndrome or something. So we were all supposed to go to this cool little town and eat and then go drinking and stuff. But we couldn't. We had to order food because she can't go to the bathroom in public. So we had to order pizza, so she could eat. And then we had to wait a half hour so she could take a dump, and then we could finally leave. And she tells the whole party this. No one knows her. We're all just meeting people for the first time, and this is what
Jimmy.
Yeah, really. But we had to sit around and wait for her to take a dump. But anyway, there's a young couple there. They're getting married, I guess, in August or September. And the guy's like, I'm never getting a minivan. And everyone just started openly laughing at the guy. Because everyone thinks they'll be the guy that escapes not getting the minivan.
Yeah. I'm keeping my Trans Am.
Yeah, sure you are.
I was talking to my girl the other day how, if you buy a Corvette and you're in your 40s, people automatically, he's got a midlife
crisis. Right.
Really? When was I supposed to buy that? When I was 18, working at McDonald's? Fucking moron. Maybe now I can finally afford the goddamn thing, and I'm not so pussy whipped that I'm going to go out and go buy a van like you. And if you have a van, you're not going to get any pussy.
Right.
So they know if you drive up in that car, women are going to be interested, so they got to attack you.
God, is that great, though? I never even thought of that.
That's a great bit. Oh, look at that guy. He's going out with a young girl. Midlife crisis. Yeah, I was supposed to do that at 20, go out with an 8-year-old?
If you buy a Rolls Royce off of eBay, that's a midlife crisis.
What a dope! What a dope, Rich Voss.
Where else are you supposed to buy?
What did he do?
Oh my God!
You haven't heard the latest on Rich Voss?
A Rolls Royce off eBay.
eBay, Billy, go check him out.
So he sends
it's an investment.
So he sends the guy in Florida $1,000 through PayPal. As a deposit on this, because of course he doesn't want anyone else.
There's no car.
He goes down there to test drive it. And the thing breaks down twice while he's driving it.
And
it doesn't look like the picture, and it smelled like sausage,
like a Plymouth,
like an old car and some kind of sausage. He said
sausage sauerkraut smell.
Yes, sauerkraut.
And
it was just a mess. It was not worth. So he wanted his money back. Now he has to go through PayPal, and the guy isn't giving him his money back, and he's been taken for $1,000.
You know what it is? Voss knows that no matter how nice a car, how nice his suit, he still looks like a dirtbag.
He's still Rich Voss.
But why a Rolls Royce?
Because he thinks he's classy. He thinks he's going to be a
that's
class
not even
act.
Classy.
I'm going to pull up in a Rolls Royce. Don't know who I am.
He's thinking about 5 years down the road. I'm going to do proms now.
Yeah.
I'm going to do prom. I'm going to do comedy, and I'm going to drive the kids around. Hey, kids, you ready? Here's the show.
I think he's coming in tomorrow or Friday.
Yeah, he is. He is. Oh, I got to grill him on this if he got his money back. But who buys a Rolls Royce off of eBay?
Who buys a fucking
car
off of
eBay?
Right.
You buy a car off of eBay?
I don't even want to buy a baseball car off
And then
eBay.
he was saying, I'm looking at it as an investment because then I could sell it for a lot more. So now he's a used car salesman. He's Rich Voss, the used car salesman.
Oh, my God. This is the guy with the missing toe?
That's
Pat from Moonachie.
Pat from Moonachie.
We'll talk to him in a minute.
Doing
I don't know.
here?
We'll find out.
I like his fake, wacky energy. Like,
look who just walked in. That's him. Hey, guys.
Hey, Pat. What's up?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
I see you got your O&A shirt.
This is the official Opie and Anthony Spread the Virus T-shirt. That's right.
And there's no more because there wasn't enough material to make any more.
Oh, Jesus. What is that?
Omar's in the T-shirt business.
Is that like an 8XL or something?
No, it's only 4XL.
4XL, all right.
He looks like he should be like eating it like the turnbuckle.
I am a professional eater now.
Yeah, yes, he is.
Don't mess with this guy.
What eat you?
He's in the hot dog eating contest.
He's
representing the show. Yeah.
You know what I love? His complete lack of confidence in his jokes.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's his whole bit.
That's the whole gag.
That's the whole Pat from Moonachie bit.
He tells his little joke, and then you'll notice him just go something like,
Well, here's my pathetic attempt.
I like how his eyebrows go up too, right at the punchline.
He has no confidence.
Like a magician.
He's got nothing.
What do you got in your hand?
This
Nothing.
is my little videotape from...
Oh, quick before he eats it.
That's actually a VHS tape in his hand.
Just looks like a digital...
It looks like a mini DVD.
Harry.
Regular size.
Harry.
That old guy. No, this is my tape from when I did my qualifier in Philadelphia.
He qualified for the Coney Island hot dog eating contest.
He's in the contest.
Did you go up against an Asian, or did you go up against other Americans?
No, surprisingly, there was an Asian in it, but he only ate like 8 hot dogs.
Was he
like
a
a
little
black guy with a small dick?
You know, was he a little guy?
Hey, now!
Had to wait for the eyebrows on that one.
You know.
That tells you it's like an applause sign.
Christ.
Laugh now.
That's actually fun.
That isn't bad.
You know what? The big guy never wins the eating contest.
Yeah,
Do you know why? Do you know why?
Why?
Because there's so much.
Belt. Oh, sorry.
No, it's all right. Go ahead.
It's called the fat belt. He explained this stuff.
Yeah, there's the fat inside holds the stomach
Keeps
down.
it from
Skinny
expanding.
guys can expand.
Mm-hmm. Can it go down and up your stomach and stretch out and come out your ass?
Yeah, well, when I tried training by drinking 2 gallons of water...
He's training now for this. Yeah,
I almost passed out. All the lights went light and everything. I go,
the lights went light.
Doing this.
The lights went
it
light.
It washes away all your electrolytes.
The lights went light.
Yeah. And
you know
this Saturday I'm doing it for
when
money.
Water
but your what?
makes you pass out. I bet if he drank a case of beer, he'd be fucking fine and could drive down the road.
When water makes you better.
Get a gallon of water in me.
I had an apple and I lost a foot.
Dangerous.
Wait, what are you doing this weekend?
I never thought I'd say this, but this Saturday I'm going to have salty balls in my mouth.
Look, no confidence. The head moves. It's like the head's going, come on. Anything?
He was born in vaudeville.
Yeah.
Wait, you're doing an eating contest? What is it?
Yeah, it's for money, too.
While
First
strolling
prize.
through the park one day. Hey, did you hear the one about the chocolate balls in my mouth? In the very merry month of... With an umbrella, a top hat.
Actually, I really want to get a
big
SAR
trunk
and
with
slap
props
him in the
in
face.
it. Yeah.
Wow, Mo.
What's salty balls?
They're like boiled potatoes.
Boiled potatoes.
And they serve them in dog balls at a place called Maui's.
And it's a
Wildwood.
contest?
Yeah.
And if you finish the most, what do you win?
$2,500.
Oh.
Yeah, second place is $1,500, and then third place is $1,000.
There's a whole business in this for you. This
Yeah.
is a whole new form of income.
Yeah. What kind of people go?
That's if I win, because this is going to bring out the heavy hitters.
Yeah.
Pardon the expression.
With that. With that kind of money on the line, yeah. Well, that'll bring all the big Jersey eaters.
Yeah.
And where is the cutoff point for being in the money? Third place?
Third place, yeah.
Third place, and then fourth, you just leave with what you ate.
Yeah.
Wow.
Has anybody ever gotten sick like that?
I'm sure people
got
have,
hurt?
yeah.
Puking.
Well, they have. Well, if you belong to the IFOC, the International Federation of Competitive Eating, they have safety standards, somewhat, of having an EMS guy there.
Oh, really?
I like walking up to the EMS guy. You guys ready to pick me up? And they just run away.
You see that laugh? That was nothing.
Yeah. I walk up to the guy and say,
I
"Hey,
know it's not funny.
Hey, you guys ready to shock my heart?"
I hope you got air shocks in the back of that ambulance.
They'll take 2 hot dogs. Stand clear.
5 minutes.
Have him do it at a club.
Yeah.
Well, he was in
like the best comedy we can come up with.
The audience should get hot dogs and they can throw them at him.
Yeah.
No, just say everybody donates a joke that always works in your act.
Right.
And then you have him fucking tell it.
I can ruin it though.
Yeah, that's the point.
That's the Jesus. All right, Pat, we're gonna let you go. So
we're hearing you gotta. People are telling us you gotta go.
Yeah, people are saying
we gotta let you go.
You gotta
Put him
go,
back into David Banner. Hulk me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
God!
He was waiting for you to hit a button.
Usually you go.
I'll hit a button
because it was
You ever hear the audio of him puking on our show? We had an eggnog drinking contest. How many did you do?
70 double shots of eggnog.
And he won a MiFi, right? That was way back in the day.
Yeah.
And this is
this
finally
is afterwards.
He made himself puke because he wasn't even going to puke after that.
He's diabetic, so if he kept it in him, he'd probably lose a whole leg.
Yeah.
So he had to get rid of it, and he stuck a couple of fingers down.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Opie and Anthony once again.
Yeah.
Diabetic. Let's make him eat eggnog.
This is the clip. This clip makes us laugh to this day.
Wow.
Oh.
When I'm rich, I'll have a fountain in front of my house.
That's only half the audio, by the way. That's half of it. He just kept going and going.
Oh, he kept going and going.
So Saturday, salty balls.
Yep.
All right.
Maui's place.
But isn't that? Can't you get sick off the potatoes like sugar?
Well, I'm Irish, so I got potatoes in my blood.
Right.
The contests are only for 12 minutes. So.
Yeah. All right, Pat. In honor of that, we're going to play this little ditty for you. Thank you. It's Pat from Menaki. All right, we're back. Let's go right to the phone.
Saying about Voss.
I know. Well, we'll get into the whole Voss thing.
A Rolls Royce is good when it's one of those, like what do they call it? The something ghost? Is it
Silver Shadow?
Silver Shadow, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And someone else is driving it. Bitumen, pull the car around. You know, that's a Rolls Royce.
Yeah, and there's no roof part.
Yeah, you're not supposed to
drive.
You're not supposed to drive a Rolls Royce.
Not when you buy one on eBay and you're the guy driving it.
I want to get him a little hat.
Little chauffeur hat.
Little hat, and we'll get him really small gloves.
He'll probably buy a limo on fucking eBay.
Yeah, I bought a Stretch. great, from like 1970s. Big fins on the back.
I bought the car from Back to the Future.
I got a DeLorean.
It's got a flux capacitor on the back.
I'm going to go back to the future and do some coke again.
I'm going to go back to the future when I started my career.
Let's go to John in Colorado. John.
Oh, hey, I can't believe I finally got through to you guys. This is John. I used to live in Jersey. My wife and I spent our whole lives there. And we moved to this little bumfuck town in Colorado with 100 people. And your show actually brings some sanity to our lives.
Oh, right on.
And we saw Bill Burr a couple weeks in Denver, a couple weeks ago. I am so freaking nervous right now. You guys can't believe it.
Yeah, I hear it in your voice.
Why are you so nervous, man? I mean, I guess we're being heard all over the country now because of the satellite, the XM. We have well over 1 million listeners, and it's no big deal.
You're on the air with Opie and Anthony, and Bill's here,
and people are counting on this as their entertainment today. So don't. You know what, dude? Just imagine that not a lot of people are listening. That's all.
Yeah.
They're not turning up their radios right now to see what you have to say.
And now that you've pointed it out, they're not really listening to your shaky, nervous voice and stumbling over your words.
They won't throw in a sound effect if your story bombs.
Right, if your story bombs.
All right, John. I think you're more relaxed now. Let's hear what you have to say.
Well, okay. We saw Bill Burr in Denver a couple weeks ago opening for Charlie Murphy, and he fucking killed. I mean, he was so funny. When we got the tickets, we went to go see Charlie Murphy.
This guy.
We thought he was going to be the man. Bill Burr came out and put the guy to shame. I swear to you. Someone yelled out a comment about "Let's go Yankees," and he spent 10 minutes ripping this guy a new asshole, and it was the funniest freaking thing I ever heard in my life.
Let me tell you, because Bill's not going to say it. I went to see, Charlie Murphy, Bill Burr, and Darryl, right?
No,
Darnell. I'm sorry, Darnell.
Darnell. D-O-N-N-E-L.
All their names sound alike.
Bill Killed was the best by far on that tour. All right, thank you, John.
Hey, you guys,
I'm going to tape that and email it to both of you.
I know. Next time they see me, I get punched in the face. All right, Anthony, we got some more Mayor Menino clips to close out the program.
Any news on the TV show? Chappelle?
Chappelle was in.
He was down
the cellar.
Yeah. Oh, he was.
Bobby, this is my tour.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Yeah, really. Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
It's not all about you.
Dude, and the bus pulled up and Charlie Murphy was there.
He just can't not anything about a tour. He's got to jump in.
He wants to know what kind of activities you had to do on tour.
Jesus Christ.
Any news on?
Oh, what Stupid was trying to stutter. And
He was down Gotham, that club that I don't work at. I heard about it.
He dropped down the cellar.
The bus went
right
by
and we chatted.
Right by Gotham.
He told me why.
I know, he gave you the intimate
details. He gave me an interview. He told me.
I guess he went on stage.
Oh, forget it. Don't worry about it.
People yelled out, like, you know what was going on, blah, blah. And he just said, I wasn't in a mental institution. I'm not on drugs and blah, 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 blah. And then he just went into his act.
Is he coming back, though?
Are you doing the show?
I have no idea.
You have no
Bill
idea?
Still doesn't have an idea.
No.
Oh, Bobby knows that.
No, that's all right. Go ahead, Bill. Tell him.
You know, Bob?
No. I know what Dane's doing. I don't know what Dave's doing.
Yeah.
My boss, I think he's in L.A. He's going to do a pilot.
All right.
But I don't know.
But you don't know?
I don't know what Bill's boss is doing.
I don't know. I saw a T-shirt on T-shirt Hell. T-shirt Hell has some really bad T-shirts. The one that I of course got the delivery was a picture of Adolf Hitler, and God damn it, now I'm not going to be able to remember what the caption said.
The whole story hinges on this.
What was it? Oh no, he's got to write it. Why can't you talk to me? Why don't you talk to me? You never call me.
They don't have a microphone in there today. Here comes Derek.
Oh, that's it. Now I remember. It said Hitler, love him or hate him, he killed a lot of Jews.
Yeah, but I can't.
And like it's just the worst T-shirts ever. They're racist, sexist, just horrible T-shirts that I couldn't picture anyone ever wearing.
How did you go from Dave Chappelle?
Because there's a T-shirt, there's a Chappelle T-shirt that's out there on T-shirt Hell. That's where I was going. It's a picture of Dave Chappelle, and it says Dave Chappelle went to Africa, and then on the back it says one down.
Oh my God!
I don't know who's wearing these T-shirts.
That guy's got to live in a fort with a moat around it,
come
man.
on.
Jesus.
I gotta admit, that's kind of funny.
That is kind of funny.
It's so bad, it's kind of funny.
Right.
All right, Anthony, we're running out of show, but we wanted to do a couple more
run
things.
in here, and then I remembered it right when you got in here.
Why don't we do a couple more Mayor Menino clips, because we got the Boston guys in.
Yep.
And then we'll try to end with the 78-year-old who killed himself. And just a sick
story.
Way. Sure, maybe we'll end with a little fluff.
And this guy offed himself.
We'll end
on
with a little
Max X.
We'll end with a little fluff piece, but first more.
Seems Grandpa couldn't take it.
More of Mayor Menino.
Grandma's got the whole room to herself.
All right, well, we might as well do the story. There we go.
Look at it.
What the hell? Let's see. Queens man sets himself on fire.
Oh.
A 78-year-old Queens man doused himself with gasoline and set himself ablaze early yesterday, dying just yards from his home. When we got to the scene, we found his walker next to the can of gasoline.
A walker and a can of gas and an old burnt corpse. 78 years old.
He was in the middle of the street, by the way, when they found him.
How bad is life? Has it gotten at 78 that an option of a good way out is to douse yourself in gas and burn yourself alive?
They said he walked out of his Lewiston Avenue home with the aid of an aluminum walker just after 5 a.m., walked into the street, doused himself.
He's probably so sick of using that thing, he just wanted to walk on his own. So, and able to be able to do that again, he literally had to light himself on fire.
Because you're going to walk.
I'm walking!
You are going to walk. There's going to be some...
He probably ran.
Yeah.
First time since the Depression.
There's like 12 ashy footprints on the ground.
I feel so young, energized.
I'm on fire.
Neighbors gathered on the corner to grieve. Listen to this one neighbor. He was a very nice man who loved his family, said a family friend, actually. And then it goes on to say, something like this always makes people surprised.
Well, something like this, like it happens all the time.
Right.
Whenever a neighbor of mine lights himself on fire in the street, I'm always a little surprised by it. Just a tad.
He's literally sitting. Well, I can't light myself
but it must have took him
the house. I'll burn it down.
Yeah.
I got to be considerate to the family members.
But he's in a walker, and he's 70. It must have took him like at least 2 hours to get all this together.
With
Nobody
a gas
noticed
can,
Grandpa walking to the garage, filling a gas can.
What's Grandpa doing? I don't know. It's something. He's got a can of gas, some matches, the walker.
This brings back a memory when I was a kid. My sister, half-sister technically, whatever, but my sister, she inherited some money from a distant relative. My dad made it sound like we were going on vacation to the Catskills, way up in the Catskills. The guy owned like some motels and a pool, and he had a main house. And the guy died because he was smoking cigarettes in bed. So we get up there, and my dad goes, hey, you want to come in the house with me? And this place was scary to begin with. The lawn wasn't mowed in who knows years. The pool wasn't used in a decade, and the little motels that he rented out were just, obviously no one's renting them out anymore.
Bates Motel looking
basically,
thing.
And we were all scared shitless. Just no one would leave the car, and I was the oldest, so I was like, all right, I'll go with your dad. And he thought he was trying to make it sound like it was a fun trip for everybody. I go into the room where the guy was smoking in bed, and that's how he died. And there's plywood up where the bed was, where the rug was still sort of there, and it was nice and clean because they now took the bed out. So there was the imprint of the bed where it used to be.
Where he burnt himself
to death. And this was one of our family trips growing up, because then we spent the next Actually, I think we spent one night there.
Father rent a hearse?
I'll load you up in the hearse.
My dad always had a way of spinning things to make it sound like it was going to be the coolest thing, And we all were supposed to have
Damon's words for it. Isn't as great?
Right,
no matter where you are, that's the place to be.
So, kids, let's sing. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na.
That is a little creepy.
We were supposed to all have our own motel, cabin, and it turned out we were so scared that we all stayed in one. And then my mom, took over the scene there and finally got us to a real motel in town. And there's no real great end to the story, but it was just
you just got to go. It's crazy.
It was crazy. It was insane. It was insane, right? But I'll never forget the guy.
Speak up now, Bill. But my jackass.
I didn't say it. He said it. He alluded back to your awful story.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad of a story.
I was into it. I was looking. I was making eye contact.
It wasn't supposed to be a laugh.
It
wasn't supposed to be a funny story. It was just a creepy story where you go into where the guy died, and there's plywood up where the walls were charred to, All right, forget it.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
I'm still trying to work it. All right, forget
it. On Max.
I'm sweating. Let's move on. There you go.
It's crazy.
It's insane.
It was crazy.
All right, Mayor Menino.
I know he wasn't smoking Luckies.
All right, Mayor Menino talking badly in Boston. A few more of these before we get out of here.
It's the best of times and the worst of times. A lot of people are being left behind during this economic boom. We can never forget those individuals.
On the moon? What?
I think he gets scared when he has to say something more than
Is he
two
talking about like junior high school?
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
English
Just quoting.
English class was the best of times and the worst of times.
The best of times. It was the worst of times.
Let's try another one.
A lot of folks would say doubting Thomas's, and they said, well, New York, it's New York, New York. I said, well, Boston's Boston.
Words to
Can't
live
argue
by,
with
Lloyd.
that, man.
You're right. Argue with that.
Yeah,
New York.
hell of a point.
Cleveland is Trenton, and L.A. is
Miami, summer, hot.
But New York is New York.
Philadelphia has chocolate. What?
Let me introduce the first individuals who have already given so much to our community. First of all is Harvey Feinberg, and Nicholas Barkhurst, and Kaba Yanra, right? I got it good?
Oh, God. Did he go, I did good at the end?
Is he the worst?
Why doesn't the guy running against him play this?
Yeah, there's never
Just do a
anybody.
commercial.
No one ever runs against the guy.
It sounds like the kind of like an Elks Club, one of those.
Yeah.
60-year-old
Where the guy
guys
gets up.
Yeah.
First speech.
We have a comedian tonight. His name is Billy Burke.
Car wash is raised $57
We're gonna,
for the veterans.
and we're having a buffet. So help yourself, fellas. Help yourself.
I did one of those gigs, and this guy got me one of the best trash lines ever. I'm waiting to go up, and it was the worst situation, like one of those guys' clubs, like this Elks Club thing. But before I go up, they're all telling jokes. And this is the thing, they're fucking killing.
Oh, yeah.
They're telling these street jokes. So there's one guy who's just great at telling jokes. He goes up his third one. He's killing. Then he goes, say nothing to it. I don't know what we're paying this guy for.
Oh,
and I'm sitting there like,
my
you gotta be kidding me.
You remember the time? Were you there with the Matt, with the guy in the wheelchair, the comic in the wheelchair?
Matt Malley?
Remember? Were you there when the guy brought him up? And he goes, this guy, he's a cripple.
A cripple.
We go, what do you say?
Old 50s
words. He goes,
let's give it up for the colored guy. We're bringing a cripple on now.
But he goes, the guy's in a wheelchair. You know how it happened? He was emptying a fish tank out the window, and it fell, and it took him out. He goes, why didn't you just let go? What the hell are you doing?
Wow.
We were fucking, I was on the floor. And then he wheels up. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Just goes up and smiles. We used to leave this guy. Remember we used to leave him up at Nick's? Nick's Comedy Stop.
We're running out of time. We're going to get some plugs in here. Bill Burr, I want to thank you for sitting in today. You did a great job. Anything you want to promote? Got to promote something. BillBurr.com.
Yeah. I'll be in Houston. I'll be in Houston at the Improv this weekend.
Houston Improv with Bill Burr.
Because it's going to be crazy.
Bob, right.
I'm going to be at Comedy Connection, Saugus, Mass, Friday and Saturday, 17th, 18th. Call the Comedy Connection for more details.
In Saugus.
Yeah, RobertKellyLive.com.
See you tomorrow.
Ah.